2, Wall of Fame, The Genuine Gemstone Company, Unit 2D, Eagle Road, Moons Moat, Redditch, B98 9HF. Get making and good luck.
JewelleryMaker is part of the Genuine Gemstone Company for a reason. If we're going to offer you gemstones, then they have to be genuine. But the only way we can guarantee that is by getting a lab test. This guarantees that you're going to get genuine gemstones, and that's exactly what you deserve.
Here at the Genuine Gemstone Company, we are happy to announce that our studio store is now open. If you attend any of our courses, you can now browse through special items, get exclusive discounts and deals that you can't get at any other time. Become an exclusive customer at the studio store. For more information on available courses and dates, please contact our call centre. The new studio store. The experience just got better.
Join Jenny and Gemma, our guest designer. Hello, I am Jenny Cleary. This is Gemma Crow.
Hi. I wish I was.
Ah, not really. I'm Carol. Hi, how you doing? Welcome everybody to JewelleryMaker this morning. And this, of course, is the beautiful, the gorgeous, the Debbie Kershaw variety. There she is.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm all right, thank you, very well.
You've been up since 4 o'clock, did I hear you say earlier on?
Yeah.
That is amazing. That is amazing. I tell you what, I've been up earlier this morning than I have been over the last few weeks because I've been away on my holidays. And it's dark, isn't it?
It is dark.
It's dark at 6 o'clock in the morning. Ooh, it's dark. Getting more autumnal, getting more autumnal. How you doing? Welcome to JewelleryMaker. We're with you for the next 4 hours. We're really looking forward to today's show. We've got loads coming up today. Got some really exciting things, haven't we, Debbie?
We've got some gorgeous things.
We've given Debbie possibly the most Debbie Kershaw type challenge in the world ever. Sterling silver with druzy. How excited are you about? Well, you've actually started working with your challenge, haven't you?
I know, I couldn't wait, sorry.
I know, but it is gorgeous though, isn't it?
I love druzy and I love sterling silver. I was saying to you, wasn't I, is that sterling? Is that sterling? Because it's just gorgeous. So
yeah, so that's going to be Debbie's challenge today. That's going to be coming up really shortly. Welcome. It's good to be back. It's good to be back. Look how many people. We've had to organise some crowd control this morning for the Sunday experience. I tell you something, every person and their dog is in there today. Check them all out. There they are. Loads of them in there. Check them out. Are they going to give us a wave? Hi guys. That's our lovely Sunday experience with the lovely Hannah Osborne there as well. There they all are, waving. Can they hear me? I don't know if they can hear me. I could be saying anything. Could be saying anything. Anyway, we've got the most fantastic show for you today. Can I show you what's going to be coming up a little bit later on today's show? Oh, green amethyst loose gemstones. These are exceptional. I can't even, words cannot describe how I feel about these gemstones. I'm going to get one of these out now, actually, just so you can have a good old look around. Oh, there you go, perfect. Look at that beautiful selection of gorgeous green amethyst. These are all hand-faceted gemstones. You're going to be getting some incredibly detailed and extremely expertly applied faceted genuine gemstones here. These are just stunning. There's only about 26 opportunities though for this collection of 3 green amethysts. I can't wait to bring you this later on the show. We've also got coming up pink amethyst. Now, these are star cut hearts. Both Debbie and I were looking at these gems earlier on this morning and we both got a bit, oh goodness, they are stunning, aren't they?
Yeah, they're beyond stunning. Sheer class.
They are sheer class. Way too classy for me. But they're heart-shaped gemstones with star facets, and I really want to show you. The difficulty is getting these actually out of the box. There we go. Smashed to smithereens, not really. Yes, you now only get 2. If I can just show you, I don't know how I can show this to you. These are heart-shaped gemstones. Can you see the star in the centre of these gems? It's absolutely incredible. This beautiful selection of 3 heart-shaped, star-faceted pink amethysts are going to be coming up a little bit later on in the show as well. Maybe around about 10 o'clock actually, maybe that early on in the show. Sundays are always extremely busy. I'm really, really excited actually to be working on a Sunday and to be presenting the show today. I can't remember the last time that I worked on a Sunday. I'm so excited. Because of course we've got the Sunday experience, we've got all these fantastic deals, and of course we've got cake as well. Fantastic, yeah, we all love a bit of cake. We've got amazing, look at them all there, cake, 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 there's the cake. Hannah's pointing to the cake. Not yet, Hannah, not yet, not 11 o'clock yet. So funny. We've got beautiful pink sapphire coming up as well. Check this out, it's so delightful, beautiful, intense pink, hand-faceted quality genuine gemstones here. These are genuine pink sapphires. I can't wait to bring you this. The colour is just sensational and it's so uniform as well, which is highly unusual. Genuine freshwater culture pearls, 3 amazing kits. We've got a kit with amber today. 2 of our kits come with metal sheeting. We've got Swellegant. There's loads. Right, should we start off with the early bird special? The early bird special. Now, have we done something about the early bird thingy, the thing? Is there actually a bird featured on there now? Is there actually a bird featured on there? Because I made a complaint when we launched all these new fandangled graphics, and I said, hang on a minute, where's the bird? There he is. He's sunbathing, isn't he? How you doing? Look at his beak. Good beak. Anyway, so the early bird special, it's always a chance for you to come in and get something which is going to be a ridiculously low price point, maybe something which is limited in stock, or maybe quite the opposite, maybe something which is going to be, which we've got hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of. It's always going to be a fantastic deal though. It's always going to be something you're really glad to be watching the show for. This deal that we're going to bring you here, there are hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of strands of these available. When you see the size of these genuine, I kid you not, these are genuine freshwater cultured pearls. They're not going to be hanging around for long. Look, can you see the size of these? Oh! Absolutely gigantic, genuine freshwater cultured pearls. Now, these are described as peacock coloured pearls, and you can really see why, can't you? Because there are so many beautiful peacock tones in here, such as your blues, your greens, your pinks, your violets, your purples. The details on your screen there, they're not wrong. These pearls actually do vary in size from 12 by 10 millimetres to 19 by 14 millimetres. Some of these pearls are around about 2 centimetres in width. How incredible is that? I mean, these are absolutely gigantic pearls. Any one of them, look at the size of some of these. They're enormous. They're absolutely gigantic. These are genuine freshwater cultured pearls. Yeah, they're not perfect rounds. I wouldn't expect a pearl of this kind of size to be a perfect round, to be honest. You're looking at a pearl which could be, which could have taken easily 2 years to form. These are absolutely gigantic. Now, when we look at pearls of this kind of size, it's really easy to kind of get wrapped up in the romance of these and just kind of forget how difficult it actually is to get hold of pearls like this. We went on a recent buying trip over to Hong Kong. Our buying team went over. And of course we want to get pearls. Pearls are almost becoming a bit of a staple here on JewelleryMaker. We've had quite a few strands of pearls over the last couple of weeks on JM. They've all been absolutely outstanding in their field, but these are not easy to get hold of. Moving forward with JewelleryMaker this time next year, we hopefully will still be able to bring you pearls of this kind of size and dimension and caliber, but the price that we're going to have to pay for those pearls is going to be infinitely more. With some strands of pearls of this kind of size, you know, we're looking at almost double the kind of price. So the time to make pearls like this yours is absolutely now. Now, we've had a text coming through from Glynis in Yorkshire. Get the glasses out. Get the glasses out. Well, Gel Sunday experience, cake and pearls. However, I'm going to indulge in a morning of JewelleryMaker. Pearls, buy now. Glynis, yeah, I like that. Slight subconscious coming through there, wasn't it? Fantastic. Have some biscuits, Glynis, or if you've got any cake, you feel right at home. I've already got loads of you coming through on the web, on the phone lines. It's hardly any surprise. You know this is going to be a great deal. You know this is going to be a fantastic deal. The reason why I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, well, I can't actually count how many because I've got, your names are going off the screen so quickly, but I've got so many of you multi-buying. The reason why we've got so many of you multi-buying 2s and 3s of this incredible strand of genuine freshwater cultured pearls is because of the price point. Today, this is your price for this strand of genuine freshwater cultured pearls. How incredible is that? £7.95. There is not a place on earth that I can think of where you can get this kind of quality, this kind of size pearl for this kind of a price. So many of you coming through, absolutely wonderful. Now, Debbie, with pearls of this kind of size, I don't think anyone should feel under pressure to use all of these pearls in one piece of jewellery. I think you could just use one in a pendant or one in a ring, couldn't you?
Absolutely. I prefer these shapes because I think they give a nice modern feel to pearls.
Oh, yeah.
And I think sometimes you can put little round pearls in between them if you want to keep it, you know, just a pearl jewellery. 2 of those as earrings, 1 as a pendant, just on a head pin on a chain. And you can make a whole suite of jewellery then and they'll go a long way. Personally, I'd go for the full.
Would you?
Yeah. Because I love the colour. I love that. Are these the peacock ones?
Yeah.
I love this colour.
Yeah. It is absolutely gorgeous, that beautiful iridescence that you get. And you know, Debbie's right, I think whether you want to keep it nice and simple or keep it nice and classic and put little round pearls in between each one of these, that would be beautiful. But if you want to just go the whole hog and put them all together, fantastic, go for it. But don't feel that you have to use them all together. If you just want to use one in a ring or one in a pendant. Not to mention which, £7.95. If you want to come in and get 2 or 3 or 4 strands of these, you can do. You're going to get a 30-day money-back guarantee with everything that you get from JewelleryMaker. It is a free phone number from a BT landline, that number at the bottom of the screen there, 0800 644 655. And if you want to get involved on our website, it's jewellerymaker.com. Click on the Buy Now button. If you want to alter the quantity that goes into your basket, you can do it. You can. Janice from Essex, wow, what whoppers. Wow, what whoppers. I hope you're talking about the pearls now. Mine, thank you very much. Isn't that fantastic? Isn't that wonderful? Yeah, just go for it. I love these. I think they're absolutely wonderful. And it was interesting what Debbie was saying about the shape of these pearls. I actually prefer pearls that aren't perfect rounds, because I think when you look at pearls like this, there's no getting away from the fact these are genuine pearls. There's no confusing them with simulants, is there? No, and they look like, you know, they've come from nature. They're really organic. I love the colour because I've got quite a few of these colour pearls in my drawers, and what you put with it, it really takes on. So if you want to put green, you know, it really takes on the green. If you put the blue, but you can also put sort of regular natural pearls with it as well, like I said before. So they're really more versatile than you think. So if you put this with coloured gemstones, like we've got, oh goodness me, we've got lapis lazuli coming up. If you put lapis with this, it would pick out the blues. Pick out the blues. Ah, that's interesting. Yeah, and so therefore you can get really different looks, but with the same strand. With the same strand of pearls, you wouldn't necessarily think it was the same strand unless you put the 2 pieces together. Yeah. Fantastic. Chris from the West Midlands. Hi, Carol. That bird looks as if he's flown into a window and bent his beak. He does. Oh, perhaps. He's singing. The early bird. His wings are a bit small as well, aren't they? Actually, the more I look at that bird, the weirder it looks. It's like the more you say a word, a bit like Miranda, what's her name? Miranda Hart. You know, when she kind of repeats words over and over again, they just sound weirder. That bird looks weirder the more you look at it. Let's have a look at it again. Look. Yeah, it's a bit strange. I'd like to see maybe an eagle as the early bird. Something like that. What kind of bird would you like to see as the early bird, Ben?
An albatross.
An albatross! Wow. Yes! Very large wingspan. I think we could go for that, couldn't we? Maybe we should have a different bird every day of the week. Amber from Greater London is coming to get 5 strands of these. Well done to you, my love. Anonymous in Greater Manchester, 3. Bogner in London, 3. Sandra in Yorkshire, 2. Sheila, Jill, Netta, you've all come in to get 2. Well done. Sally and Jill have come in to get 2 as well. Netta's come in to get 2. You know, loads and loads and loads of you multi-buying today, which I'm really, really pleased about. And do you know what? The P&P, remind me again, how much is the P&P again? It is £2.95, isn't it? I was thinking £2.95 and then I thought, no, that sounds really cheap. It is £2.95, but yeah, it's £2.95 P&P per order. That order lasts from 9 AM in the morning till 9 PM in the evening. That's incredible, no matter how much you add to your order. Pauline from Cheshire, yeah, you're back. Hope you had a lovely holiday, Carol. Great to see you. Looking forward to a crazy Sunday. I don't know what you mean. I don't know what you mean. It's a very mildly tempered professional outfit that we run here at JewelleryMaker. Look at that quantity going down. Isn't that incredible? Loads and loads and loads of you still coming through for this. Well done. And another text said, goodness me, I'm loving the text this morning. Glynis from Yorkshire. Hi, Carol. I'm the one who came on the Sunday Experience a while back and bought cakes decorated using the rubber stamps. Ah, yes. Fantastic. Yes, yes, yes. I can't remember, were they blue or pink? And you stamped the... Were they flowers or butterflies or something that she stamped on the top? Can't remember, I was too busy eating them, I think. Favourite cake, Debbie Kershaw?
Cake.
Just general cake.
All cake.
Cake. Just general cake.
All cake. Oh, favourite. My nan's Bakewell.
Very nice. A Bakewell. Mm. A Bakewell. I've never made Bakewells before.
No, it's quite difficult. I could never make one like my nan's. I haven't tried, but my nan's Bakewell. Oh yeah.
Beautiful. Is she from near Bakewell?
No, but my nan was one of those old school bakers who did, you know, all of the pastries from scratch for Sunday tea. I mean, she's no longer with us, but yeah, that memory of that Bakewell.
Oh, beautiful.
So yeah, that definitely is my favourite, I think.
Favourite cake, Ben?
Is it cake specific or can it be expanded into loaf?
No, 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 can't be a loaf. Can't be any kind of bread. Why, what would your favourite loaf be?
A banana and chocolate chip loaf.
Banana and chocolate chip loaf, yeah, well that is, technically, I think that's a cake.
Is that a cake?
Yeah. That is a cake. Banana and chocolate chip, okay. Carrot for me. Carrot, but I like a chocolate cake as well, chocolate fudge cake. You know when a chocolate fudge cake's got so much chocolate in it, the cake's black. You know, it's got so much, and then you get it all stuck in your teeth. And then, yeah, so it's a good look. It's a good look. Well done. Still got loads of people coming through for this. I'm really happy to see that. Well done. Lots and lots and lots of you coming through. We've actually got less than 100 of this strand available. It's not surprising, really, isn't it? When it's £7.95 for pearls of this kind of size. Pearls which are almost 2 centimetres in length. They're amazing. It's Mother Nature, that. She's amazing, isn't she, old Mother Nature? Now, challenge for Debbie. It's not really a challenge, it's a gift. Honestly, we are way too good to our guest designers here on JewelleryMaker. We really are. I think we should have challenged Debbie with maybe this pair of tweezers and a ruler, and a bit of card, and maybe a rubber band. That would be a challenge, a proper challenge. Was it? I gave Mark Smith, who's one of our guest designers, I gave him a shoebox once and said, "That is your challenge," and his face is just dropped. I'm only joking, Mark. Blimey. Right. Okay. So. Your challenge today, Debbie, is this 925 sterling silver. You are a silver nut, aren't you?
Absolutely love precious metals. I like all metals, but precious metals. And also, I mean, when you say it's not much of a challenge, I mean, you don't even really have to do much with that, do you? Because it's so gorgeous on its own. You've got sterling silver, and then you've got the gorgeous juicy that will just showcase it beautifully. So yeah, I'm very lucky today.
I can't wait to see what you do with these. This is going to be really, really exciting. By the way, we've got loads and loads of precious metal coming up. Loads of precious metal coming up on today's show, which I'm really happy about. We've got rose gold plated silver. We've got silver as well. We've got tons and tons of findings. So you're in for a really fantastic treat. Now, 925 sterling silver. What is it? It's precious metal, okay? It's 92.5% pure silver. The reason why it's not 100% pure silver is because you wouldn't be able to make these kind of findings out of 100% pure silver. The findings would be very, very soft. They wouldn't stand up the test. It needs to have other alloys added to the sterling silver, to the silver, to make it tough enough, durable enough to be able to make into findings like this. It is a precious metal though, and silver that you buy on the high street, if it's advertised as 95 sterling silver, it'll be exactly the same as this. Sterling silver is sterling silver at the end of the day. Now, as part of this findings pack, you are going to be getting 47 findings here. 47 findings. 2 pairs of these. 95 sterling silver shepherd's hook earring findings, beautifully crafted. And I know a lot of you might be thinking it's just an earring finding, but take a look at the detail on this. So you've got the open loop on the bottom of this one here. You've got that little spring here, which allows you, which is also, you know, a beautiful design feature, but it also acts as a bit of a cap just to protect the open loop here from opening. It's a lovely little addition. Really beautiful curved edges on these findings. So you're going to be getting 2 pairs of these earring findings. You're also going to be getting 2 of these T-bar clasps. I love the detail on these, really, really fantastic. So 95 sterling silver T-bar clasps. Some of these you might find have 95 stamps on them as well. I was just looking for it on this one. I can't see it actually on this one. But you might find some of these have 95 stamps on them, which signifies it's 95 sterling silver. So 2 of these, okay. You're then going to be getting, now I don't really know how to describe these actually. What S hooks I think they're described as. 2 of these with a 95 stamp on. That central bit there, I don't know if you can see that. These are fantastic. These will act as connectors. They can act as beautiful little clasps. You don't have to use them as findings. You can use them as a beautiful design feature if you want to. You're going to be getting 2 of those. You're also going to be getting some jump rings. Again, this is all 95 sterling silver. 10 jump rings, here they are. They're 6mm in diameter. Okay. You're also going to be getting crimp beads, which are like the mechanics which hold pieces of beading thread and allow you to finish off your pieces of jewellery. By the way, if you don't know what any of these findings do, don't panic. I'll tell you what you get free with your first order, which will explain all of these findings in much, much greater detail than I'm able to go into now. So you've got your crimp beads there. You've also got spacer beads, which are all 95 sterling silver. Here they are, 10 of these. Beautiful, 10 of your crimps as well. And then you get this. A metre, it's actually more than a metre. Oh, you can really tell it's sterling silver, can't you? It's so smooth to touch. This is 925 sterling silver chain. You are going to be getting at least a metre. A lot of you are going to be getting more than a metre, but we like to say that you're going to be getting a metre just to be on the safe side. Just say all of you are definitely going to be getting at least a metre of this. This is 925 sterling silver chain. Now, chain like this is not inexpensive for us to get hold of. It's actually quite the opposite. It's actually very, very expensive to manufacture, very expensive to make. You can really tell it's 95 sterling silver. It feels very smooth. It looks very shiny. Sterling silver is the world's most reflective precious metal, and you can really tell its quality. You can really see its quality here, can't you? It's beautiful. Now, with this 47 95 sterling silver findings pack, you're also going to be getting all of these drusies. Now, these aren't cabochons because they're not they haven't got a rounded top on them. But what I would describe these as, because some of are they all going to be drilled? I think they're all going to be drilled. Central drilled coins of druzy. You're going to be getting 4 in pink druzy, 4 in blue druzy. And what you're actually seeing here is druzy, which has formed over many, many hundreds and thousands of years on chalcedony. Once chalcedony has been forming, cracks might appear in the chalcedony, which are filled by water, which solidifies and calcifies, and then you get this incredible druzy quality which forms on the gemstone. And these are dyed qualities of chalcedony, and that just helps to bring out all of those gorgeous sparkly qualities. Here's everything that you get. 8 drusies and 47.95 sterling silver findings. Now, price point for this is astonishing, considering this is 925 sterling silver, so precious metal, and the fact that you're going to be getting 8 beautiful drusies as well. Now, we're going to speak to Debbie in a few seconds about what she is going to be doing with this, the kind of design ideas that she has. I just want to give you a bit of a warning. Sundays are always extremely busy. It seems to be the day when most people are at home, most people have a chance to watch JewelleryMaker. We have people who only buy precious metal from JewelleryMaker. They're not interested in plated metals, and I totally understand that. We have people who only buy precious metal from JewelleryMaker. A, because of the price, B, because of the kind of quality that you get from JewelleryMaker, and C, because maybe you don't want to get plated metals. That's absolutely fine. So you need to get involved. You need to get involved on our website, on our phone lines as quickly as possible. Now, when you think that each component as part of this deal today works out to 74p. So that metre of chain, a metre of 95 sterling silver chain works out to 74p. Each one of these drusies that's taken millions of years to form, that's been individually drilled, that's been individually dyed, works out to 74p each. That is incredible. Any one of you today who comes through to get this, when you get it home, when you see the quality of what you're getting, the amount of what you're getting, and the potential with a pack like this is absolutely extraordinary. The price point for everything today, I think, is absolutely wonderful, considering this is the finest kind of finding we can offer you and the finest kind of druzy coin that we can offer you. This is your price point. You are going to love this. You are going to absolutely love this. I've got so many of you there. £34.95p. Now, for absolutely everything that you are getting here, including all your drusies, including all of these sterling silver findings, it's just incredible. Now, Debbie, when I broke it down to 74p for each component here, and this 95 sterling silver chain, for instance, 74p for a metre of this chain, I saw you look up. It's ridiculous, isn't it?
The reason I looked up is because when I first started working with precious metals, I didn't have a lot of money.
Yeah.
And so I would need chain to fasten my creations, and I would get the cheapest chain that I could that was precious metal.
Right.
And I was looking at the quality of this, and I was wondering how much you were going to charge for it because of the quality. It's lovely. And it's hard, isn't it, when you're looking through the television, but you know, holding it, as we all know, as jewellery makers, that is a lovely chain. That is a substantial, that is not a inexpensive, fine, flimsy, which is the sort of thing I used to be able to afford when I first started out. This is a proper chain that I'd be happy to see on any of my silver pieces. Absolutely, yeah. So, wow.
This is the kind of chain I'd expect to get if I bought a really, really high-end precious gemstone pendant and I asked for a really nice sterling silver chain to go with it, something that was going to last.
Absolutely, it's nicer than the chains that I've had on pieces from the jewellers that bought for me.
Absolutely, yeah.
So I'd be happy to see that on any of my creations.
Yeah. What kind of design ideas do you have for this, Debbie?
Well, because I want to showcase the sterling silver because I think it's lovely, I think I'm going to use some chain for some earrings with a druzy. I think I'm going to use it for a bracelet. I don't think I need to be too flamboyant with it because I think classic and showcasing the metal, because people will wear these sorts of things. Well, I would, time and time again. You know, just a chain bracelet with a charm on. I'd wear that every day, wouldn't you?
Definitely. And this is exactly the kind of chain that you can make those charm bracelets out of. As Debbie says, it's not flimsy and fine, this chain. It's really, really very substantial. So if you want to make a selection of charm bracelets or anklets, or maybe make a lovely slave bracelet, something like that, then absolutely do it. This really is for people who are looking for really fine quality, high quality findings and high quality genuine gemstones as well. Don't forget, you're also going to be getting a 30-day money back guarantee. You're also going to be paying just £2.95p per order. And if you are brand new to JewelleryMaker today, because Dion was telling me a few seconds ago how many new people we had taking part with our early bird game today. We had loads and loads of new bidders, which I'm really pleased about. You get a number of things free with your first order. So if you don't know what a crimp bead is or a jump ring, don't worry. Free with your first order, you get a Get Started with JewelleryMaker booklet, which has got loads of information in it about JewelleryMaker, the kind of channel that we are. We want to be your one-stop shop for everything JewelleryMaker related, basically, which is why, there we go. There's loads of information there on findings, essential findings, head pins, eye pins, crimp beads, clasps, jump rings, earring findings, what they're all most generally used for. Lots of information in there about our starter packs as well. You also get a free tutorial DVD, which is an hour long with loads of tutorials on there to help you on your jewellery making hobby. Really, really fantastic. And it's also going to help refine some of the skills you might have picked up over the years with your jewellery making hobby as well. You also get a booklet which gives you lots of information about our workshops here at JewelleryMaker. You've got the opportunity to come on our Sunday experience, whatever kind of level you are. There's everyone there. That's a jam-packed room today. I don't think we're going to get a look in with the cake, by the way, everyone. I don't think we're going to get a look in. That cake's going to be gone. Well, now we can get some cake. Honestly, I go into panic mode when it gets to about 11 o'clock. Oh, goodness me, they're all eating cake. I'm not going to get any. I love cake. Cake. I had a cake the other day. Whose was it? Oh, it was a birthday cake. I had a piece of birthday cake the other day that was so sugary. You know that kind of cake that when you eat it, you can feel your teeth aching. Yeah. It's just like, it hurts, but it tastes so good. You know that kind of cake? Yeah. If you have any questions for Debbie as well, jewellery maker related or non-jewellery maker related, do text us today. We'd love to hear from you. Our text number is 60777. Start your text with the word JM Studio. Text to charge at your standard network rate. We'd love to hear from you today. We would. We would. Is there another board? Can I have one of those, like a black board, please, Ben? Ben with his lovely denim jacket on with a bit of an Aztec. Is it like an Aztec or an embroidered kind of inset?
I think it's embroidered.
It's very nice. Do you want to show us your embroidered inset? Oh, the way he shimmied off camera there. Very, very nice. Now here we go. Triple Trouble lapis lazuli. Now, when we get to bring you deals like this, I get a little bit upset. Lapis lazuli is one of my all-time favourite gemstones. I don't really think that it deserves to be in a Triple Trouble deal, because I know what happens with Triple Trouble deals with Dion. I also know what happens when she sees the colour blue. Anybody who knows Dion, who has ever seen a show that Dion has produced, will know she loves her Triple Trouble deals. She loves her saver deals, but she also loves the colour blue. Whenever she sees the colour blue, she does stupid things to the prices of them. Now, this is a lapis lazuli bundle with 3 strands of lapis lazuli nuggets. You are looking at one of the most ancient gemstones on planet Earth, traded in the Middle East since about 4000 BC. You're looking at the most incredible varieties of blue. The golds, traded for over 4,000 years in the Middle East. You're looking for a you're looking at a gemstone here which has got silvers and gold running through it as well. Those silver and gold qualities are iron and pyrite qualities, and aren't they just delicious? That vivid blue, that gorgeous mottled quality that you can get from genuine lapis lazuli. And this incredible gemstone isn't mined on a mass level, it's mined at very, very small scale level, using handheld tools, not mined using big JCBs or any kind of huge amounts of machinery. It's mined using very, very simple rudimental tools. I love it. I think it's absolutely wonderful. It captivates my imagination every single time I look at it. And look at that intensity. Isn't that wonderful blue? Just gorgeous. Absolutely wonderful. Looks great with silver, looks great with gold, looks great with, if you want to colour block it against orange or even put it against purple. Absolutely wonderful. Now, we all know what happens when Dion sees blue. It always means there's going to be a fantastic surprise with the price point, and there is with this one as well. 3 strands of genuine lapis lazuli. At the minute, I've got over a dozen of you who've added this to your basket on our website, but you haven't checked your baskets out yet. Are you worried? Are you worried it's not going to be a great price point? Don't worry. You know it's going to be a fantastic deal. Here's your deal today. Enjoy. $9.95. Now, isn't that wonderful? Isn't that great? $8.95. I know. Just took that little pound away there. Just took it out. Took it away. Didn't you? $8.95 there for 3 strands of genuine lapis lazuli. I found £1 in the bottom of my handbag yesterday. I was as pleased as punch. Finding a fiver is, you never find a fiver. When was the last time you found a fiver in your back pocket? Put some trousers on you haven't worn since, or a jacket that you haven't worn since last winter. Put your hand in the pocket and there's a fiver in there. Brilliant, isn't it? I found £1 at the bottom of that. That's how hard times are for me. Found £1 in the bottom of my handbag yesterday. I was over the moon. $8.95 there, well done. Loads of you adding this to your order. Fantastic, well done. And it's a free phone number from a BT landline, 0800 644 655. Well done. Absolutely gorgeous. Are you a lapis fan, Debbie?
Oh, I love a bit of lapis.
Oh, Peter! Pete, meant to be he's meant to be as silent as a mouse. Because he's a floor manager today. There he is, name and shame. Hi. Look the way you're reclining. You're reclining against the pillar there. Hi. There he is. Yeah. Just you be quiet in there. Sorry, Debbie.
I love a bit of lapis because you can dress it up or you can dress it down. So you can do like the jeans thing and the white shirt, or you can like put some gold. I like gold with it. Put gold wire in there, or some lovely of our, our brush findings. You know, those kind of matrix things. Yeah. Put those in with it and have like charms, and then it can be a bit posher. Yeah. So I think you can do a lot. The design possibilities are quite good with lapis. Yeah,
I totally agree with you. And actually, looking at the amount of you who are coming from on the web and the phone line to this, $8.95 for 3 strands of lapis lazuli. Incredible. And this kind of quality of lapis lazuli, this kind of quality is the same kind of quality that I like to think was favoured by the Greeks, the Romans, the Egyptians. You know, this kind of quality, this depth of colour. It's just stunning. It's absolutely gorgeous. Well done. $8.95. Loads of you coming through. This looks like it is going to sell out within the next few moments. Well done. Wow, look how quickly that's going. Wow, fantastic. Well done. Got a few of you multi-buy. Not too many of you, though. So if you do want to multi-buy, just go for it. Go for it. I like the fact these are nuggets as well. This one's my favourite out of all of them. There. Ollie said begrudging. Let's look at her favourite. There. Why? I don't know. It's just mottled. I like the coin, the kind of overly coin shape of it. Don't know what it is. I just love that one. Well done. 5 opportunities remaining. It's gonna go. It's gonna go. Well done, everyone. Now. 3 kits on today's show. We've got a kit with amber in. Woo! We've got a kit with... yeah, it's where it's had a hair. Another one. That's what happens when you go on holiday, isn't it? Your hair grows really fast and... I don't know. Anyway, on that. Anyway, we've got a kit with amber in. We've got a kit with, we've got 2 kits actually with metal sheeting in them. We've got Swellegant, we've got loads and loads and loads that you can do with all 3 of the kits. First kit today is called Emerald City. Take me to the Emerald City. Yeah, emerald is my favourite gemstone, Ollie. You're quite right. The Emerald City. This is absolutely gorgeous, isn't it, Debbie?
This is the best kit I've ever had since I've worked here.
That's a bold statement.
Absolutely loved working with this kit.
What did you love about it?
I love copper and green together to start with, and then someone gave me metal and someone gave me raw copper wire, and the gemstones are
they are gorgeous, aren't they? They're so
luscious,
juicy,
beautiful. It's a lovely kit, a bit special, I thought.
What I love so much about the jewellery that you've made, Debbie, is that every single piece here is a big statement. Quite often with kits you make one showstopper piece and then the others are very wearable pieces. I think these are all really wearable, but they're all showstoppers as well.
I got a bit excited.
I know, but it's good. It's good you got excited. I just think these are just the most wonderful, wonderful genuine gemstones, the most gorgeous copper qualities. Now, what have we got here? Green amethyst. Beautiful, clear, clean green amethyst. The most wonderful sage green. It's just beautiful. Look at that. Beautiful quality there. I love the clarity that you can get with that green amethyst. It's one of my favourite green gemstones. You've also got green agate. Now look at the size of these. Oh my word, these are enormous. Wow. Look at the size of these. Della's saying, wow, look at the size of them beauties. Love it. I know. Would you just be tempted? Weren't you tempted just to go, right, clasp, done?
That's the sort of thing I would wear. But just to say that they are graduated. So you can take the smaller ones off the ends. You don't, and you can use, you'll see in a minute that I just used one as a centrepiece. Did I put it there? No, I haven't. I'll get it.
Oh, yes, you did.
She says professionally. Here we are.
So that, look.
Yeah, so, that it can go a long way. You don't have to go, like, really statement like I did. It's completely up to you.
Isn't that beautiful?
It's got a bit of druzy in it, that one as well.
Oh, nice.
So they're all different. If you have a good look at them, you know, like our stones are here, they're all different. They're lovely. I thought you looked like a little, I don't know, like a little crystal cave in there.
It's exactly what it's like. It's beautiful, isn't it? Just allows you to appreciate that single gemstone as well. But as Debbie says, these aren't graduated. So if I just pop them there, you can appreciate. Hopefully, you've got gemstones in here, great for earrings, great for rings. And of course, all the way through to your big, bold pendants and necklaces. Absolutely stunning. The third strand is beautiful. This is green shell. And you get this beautiful sage green colour across this strand. Absolutely beautiful. What I love so much about these 3 strands of gemstones together is that they're all green, obviously. There's no getting away from that. But they're all green in different ways. You've got a bright, brilliant green from the amethyst. You've got a really soft, silky green from the shell, and then you've got a much more intense green, but a beautiful organic kind of crackle quality going through the agate there. They're all beautiful. There's lots of different shades in this kit, isn't there, Debbie?
And the green and the copper together. And there's also different shapes, so there was a lot of versatility. I might look at the big chunky gemstones and think, oh, I'm not really sure, but once you start designing and you realise you've got different shapes, like I made the stamen of the flower that you're about to see with a little tiny green amethyst, so there are a lot of different design possibilities because you've got different shapes.
It really is, oh, look at that. It really is such a lovely, lovely kit, this one. Now, Debbie's made that flower using the green amethyst and using the metal sheeting, because you do get metal sheeting with this kit, and she's also used Swellegant as well. And we're going to be touching on Swellegant a little bit later on the show today. Let me show you the findings. You're going to be getting 118 rose gold plated copper findings. There they all are. You're going to be getting a metre of chain. There's head pins in there. There's extended chains. There's T-bar clasp. There's crimp bead covers, spacer beads, loads and loads and loads of findings. If I just show you some of the, look at the detailing on this. Look at the components that go into this. It's quite exceptional, isn't it? It's amazing. You're loving this kit today. Well done. Gorgeous. Absolutely wonderful. Now, you're also going to be getting a threading pack with this kit. We always like to give you a threading pack of sorts with our kits. With this one, you're going to be getting monofilament beading thread and elastic. Fantastic. Now, you're also going to be getting some extras with this kit, and I think this really is what tipped this for you, isn't it? Now, you've got raw copper wire with this, Debbie. 3 lots of raw copper wire. 10 metres in 0.4mm gauge, 10 metres in 0.6 and 10 metres in 0.8. Now this is raw copper wire. How does this differ to, say, the copper wire that we have, Debbie? How is this different to work with?
It's so malleable. It's so easy to work with. It's really, like if you're wrapping, it's nice and soft, but obviously you can work hard on it as you go along, as any metal. And also it will take patina really well. It will take your liver of sulphur really well, because it's your raw copper. There's just something really magical about working with raw copper, I think. And because you get so much of this copper wire in, and because they're very usable gauges, that you find that you have really most of your findings left over.
Fantastic.
So the amount of, I wish I should have, actually, I've been busy getting ready, but I should have got everything out that had left over. So you see what I've made, and I had just an absolute tray that I've put underneath now of gemstones and wire and findings and copper left over.
So I'm presuming that because you've got the 10 metres of the 0.4, 10 metres of the 0.6, 10 metres of the 0.8, you can start to make your own findings with it. You can start to make your own clasps, like you've done here actually on this necklace. You've made your own loops at the end. Look how beautifully this wire works. Look at that. Isn't that just gorgeous? And yes, you've used a connector there, but look at that. Look how beautifully that. It's so malleable, isn't it?
Very easy to work with. I think if you've been wanting to work with wire and you're wanting to start out and you want the easiest experience possible, this is a lovely wire to work with. Again, don't often get the chance of working with something like this. So again, that made it very, very popular for me to work with, because I just, I know.
You've then got this as well, sheet metal. Oh my word. We have guest designers fighting over this material. We really, really do. We honestly do. There's something about this product which guest designers like Debbie, guest designers like Gemma Crow, like Sammy, all love to work with sheet metal like this. Now I'm just looking for the dimensions on this. Does it say how much you're actually going to be getting? I'm just going to see if I can find the details for you. This is a 6x6 inch raw copper sheet of of metal for you. Now, there is so much you can do with this. Debbie has used this in such a beautiful way. She has made everything from the centerpiece to this bracelet to this awesome pair of earrings, which I love, to this beautiful ring. Oh, I love that ring, isn't that gorgeous? And then these beautiful delicate flowers and this gorgeous central piece here. Look at this. Beautiful dove pendant. Isn't that just gorgeous? This looks like it's really malleable and really easy to use. It just looks really like, it almost looks like tissue, doesn't it?
It's beautiful, it's very sturdy, but like with any metal, and when you start to work with it, it hardens, you work hard.
Perfect.
So to continue working with it, like the dove, I had to keep sort of bending him and hammering him and things, just heat it. Heat it up, cool it down, continue working with it. And then when you've finished, you end up with something that will sit, you know, it won't bend because you've been working with it.
Beautiful. Now, we've got to bring you the price for this kit because well over half the quantity has already been allocated. Should be close to £50. Everything you're getting here today, the 3 strands of gemstones, all of the findings, all of the raw copper wire, the raw copper sheeting as well, and the threading pack should be close to £50. Today, this is your price point. You're going to love this. £24.95, done. I think £24.95 just for the sheets and for the wire and maybe one of the strands of gemstones. I think that's, you know, stunning. But for everything you're getting here, it's amazing.
I don't know what to say to that, really.
It's amazing, isn't it? Now, we've got loads of texture about this kit, Debbie, which hopefully you can answer for us. What are you going to show us? What technique are you going to show us?
I thought I'd show you how to do a ring, because I think everyone likes a ring. It's a nice, quick thing to make. You don't need a lot of specialised tools, and you can use an offcut. I think I had a bit left and thought, I know, I'll do a ring.
Gorgeous. You could make that into an ear cuff, couldn't you, I bet?
You could make a bracelet in exactly the same way, but just on a longer piece.
Oh, yes, of course. So, perfect, right. Yep. Yes, please.
Yes, please. Right, so I've got, this was an offcut of copper, and the easiest way, now there are some technical ways to, when you're silversmithing, to work out your ring size, but here's a really easy way that I was taught initially, and it's not intimidating at all. Take a piece of string, in this case I've got an elastic band, measure around your finger.
This looks very technical,
See,
Debbie.
not technical at all. It was actually a piece of string when I was at my first metal smithing class. And just take a rough measurement. Now, I would always advise that you do a few millimetres bigger than you think you need, just because it's easier to saw away than add on at the end. Okay. So then I would lay that out along my piece of metal. And I know some people use a permanent marker, but I've actually got a bead reaming tool here. I'd use my metal scribe when I was at home. And then you just sort of scribe in where your length wants to be. Okay, so then you just need a metal ruler. Better to use a metal one because you've got the structure there, and decide how wide you want your ring to be. So I've used my straight edge, so I know that my edge is straight there from something that I made before. So I'm just going to take it, let's say 1.5. Again, I use my scribe just because I'm used to that, but you can use a permanent marker as well if you want to. And then just come across. Now I'm going to hammer this after, so if your lines aren't anything like me, incredibly straight, it really doesn't matter, because what I'm going to do is hammer the edges so that you get a mottled effect.
Perfect.
So you don't want to worry about being too accurate at first. Get a feel for your metal and get a feel for your tools. Now these are great.
Ooh.
I bought these a little while ago, Deb K, because you know I leave all my tools here. And then I think, oh, I've left it there and I never see it again. I know, so you know it's mine. Okay, so all you do is take your sheet, use your shears. Obviously you're going to be very precise. I'm being quite quick. And it cuts the metal really beautifully.
We're going to bring you the details now for the metal shears right now. Actually, they're absolutely fantastic. These are an absolute must if you're going to be working with metal sheet. Your deal today is just incredible. We don't get these in stock very often. You have to get them. $14.95. Metal shears are absolutely perfect for a technique like this, aren't they?
Absolutely perfect. And as you can see, you'll get to a point where you can't go any further. If your metal is in the way at the side, then you just want to cut it away with your shears and continue. Now, I actually saw my metal more than I cut it, just because that's how I was trained, but this is an absolutely fantastic way of beginning your metal journey. Now, if I cut my bit off here just to save time, and you can see that that isn't at all accurate. you know, that's not particularly straight. This is
Right.
where your hammer comes in, because if you hammer the ends,
Right.
you get a lovely bit of texture, and it actually smooths out
Oh, yeah.
your ends.
Oh, look at that.
Like
Isn't that
so.
gorgeous?
So you're getting your texture. You could add, you know, some patina and things to add texture. Now, before you shape your ring, which all you do is just basically bend it around your mandrel, if you want to hang sort of a dangle off like I've done, you need to make a hole. So if you've actually got a drill, or you're used to using a drill, you can drill a hole, that's fine. But this little tool is absolutely fantastic. This is our hole punch. And I tend to use this so much lately. It's one of my favourite tools because it's so easy. It's such an easy way to make a hole in metal, and it's not a lot of mess. You don't have to plug anything in. You can take it with you. So it's a great little tool. So just measure about halfway along. Obviously yours will be longer. Just put a little mark where you want your hole to be. You have 2 mandrels on here, and you can decide which size hole depending on what you're going to thread through. Now I like to get down on the level so that I can actually see where I am. Pop your metal in. And
We're going to bring you the details now for the hole punch as well. Fantastic
hole.
tool.
This is a really simple way of making a hole in metal. Now,
I can imagine if you tried to do it with any other kind of tool, it would be really labour intensive,
It's a
wouldn't
faff.
it? Yeah.
And also I do have some dexterity problems in my thumbs, and I find this very easy on my joints. So I think that's probably worth mentioning, that it's a very easy way to make a hole in your metal. Then you just unscrew it. And can you see, I've got a little hole there in my metal and ready to thread my jump ring or my...
Oh, fantastic.
there you go.
Oh, gorgeous,
Or my piece of wire. And then all I did to make my ring is you do need to have a metal ring mandrel, just because if you're going to hammer against it and you're using your plastic one, it won't hold the shape. And then you just bend round as much as you can with your fingers around the mandrel, and then with your hammer. Now this is going to be noisy, I apologise.
That's all right.
And then you just hammer round, hammer round, hammer round.
$8.95 for the double metal punch, just so you know, for 1.5 and 2mm size holes that you can drill through there. You used the 1.5mm, didn't you?
I did.
Yeah.
And if I can have the ring off of the... Oh, you've got it.
That's all right, there you are.
If you look at, if I show you on this one, when you get to the end, you'll have a circle, but your ends will sort of stick out usually because you've sort of hammered them as far as you can. That's when you want to grab your round nose pliers and just sort of bend your ends in.
Lovely, yeah.
And you leave a gap there so that you can actually squeeze that together a little bit more if you want. You can shape it down the mandrel, you can size it a little bit more, and then all that's left to do is just add your dangle, which I put here, onto your ring with a loop. So you don't have to have the dangle, and you don't have to have the hammered texture. I put a bit of wire wool on there to make it sort of matte. But copper is that easy, and obviously if you were making a bangle, you just have a longer piece of copper. So yeah, I think that you shouldn't be afraid of metal, that you can make things really simply. I mean, you could have cut out, you know, a triangle and made a pair of earrings by putting a hole in it.
And it's a lovely way of making something out of effectively an offcut.
It is an offcut.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the piece that I used here is what I had left. But, you know, obviously your finished, your piece that you get initially is large, so you can have much longer. But it would take me about 10 minutes of standing here and banging my ring right round my mandrel, but it will, in the end, take your shape of your ring, and then you just add your dangle in it. It's simply, that's all you do.
Isn't that gorgeous? Stunning. This kit has been so unbelievably popular. I've got people coming in through for the double metal punch. Just to remind you, it's $8.95, and that will give you the 1.5 and 2mm size holes in there. I think it's an absolute essential if you are going to be making anything from the centerpiece to this bracelet to the center to the earrings here. You are going to need the hole punch. Absolutely, 100%.
Yeah.
So to make the holes there. And then for the earrings as well. Less than 10 of this kit available now at $24.95. It's been so popular, it's hardly surprising, is it? Our next kit is absolutely gorgeous, and then of course our third and final kit today has got amber in it as well, so don't miss out on those. We've had a lot of texts in as well asking about the Swellegant as well. We are going to be bringing you Swellegant in just a few moments, so we can kind of go through how you can get this kind of look with your jewellery as well. Fantastic, thank you. Right, let's go and see you over at the Wall of Fame, see some of your pieces. Hi there, lovely. I've got number 175 here. Beautiful handmade ring here from Jackie, who's from Bookham, who says, hi all at JewelleryMaker, here's my entry for this week's Wall of Fame. It's made with 0.8mm gauge wire and neon blue apatite, which came from a JM Matrix box. It's beautiful. The ring next to it isn't one that I made, as I'm sure you can tell. I don't know. The stone is zircon and I got it from my grandmother. Oh, that's beautiful. Janet demonstrated the ring and her instructions were so clear I made one straight away. Thanks for all the inspirational ideas and to the designers for their excellent teaching skills. All the best, Jackie. Thanks, Jackie, that's gorgeous. Isn't that lovely?
I love the colours, really nice.
Beautiful.
I've got 171 here. It says, hi all, just a wee photo of a brooch based on a design the lovely Linda showed a while back. Isn't that gorgeous?
Yeah.
I made this for my niece with pearls and peridot rondelles in the heart, and then a selection of JM jewels including a quartzite carved flower, a rose quartz carved flower, a purple freshwater pearl and labradorite brilliette, and a shell heart, and 2 little black quartz beads for contrast. I put the drops on eye loops to keep them in place. My niece absolutely loves it and I absolutely love Linda. She's very good, Linda, isn't she? She's lovely. Thanks to all of the great designers and good luck to you all in the draw this week. And that's Maggie from Belfast.
Thanks, Maggie. I love that brooch, it's awesome.
Good luck.
Yeah, good luck. Number 174, lovely wire work comb here from Julia in Rubery, who says, hi all at JewelleryMaker. This is this week's entry to the Wall of Fame. It's my attempt at a hair comb using crackled quartz and pink quartzite. Very pretty gemstones. Just about to start my adventure into polymer clay. Wish me luck. And that's from Julia. Oh, best of luck with that. We were talking about polymer before the show today, weren't we?
Yeah, I like polymer. I like a bit of that. Oh, this is lovely. I love colours.
Oh,
172. Nice. Great name, because she's called Deborah. Hi all at JM. This is my entry for this week's wall. It's a pink and blue wirework bangle with pink druzy central stone. I hope you like it. And that's love and hugs from Debbie in Glasgow. Debbie, I love that. It's very neat and I like the colours together.
Good wirework there.
Good luck.
And number 173, wow, this is awesome, lovely colours from Jennifer, who says, hi all at JewelleryMaker. This week's entry is made from memory wire and mixed gem nuggets randomly threaded on. Very simple but very easy to wear. I bet it is. Good luck to everyone. Fingers crossed. Thanks. And that's from Jennifer. Thanks, Jennifer. Gorgeous. Right. Amethyst, heart-shaped, star-faceted gemstone trio. This is the gemstone collection to have. I can't wait to bring this to you in just a few moments. It's absolutely stunning. Don't go anywhere.
This week, JewelleryMaker is offering an amazing wirework deal for all our customers. This bumper pack has everything you need to get started in wirework or to simply stock up on your essential tools, including an array of different gauged wire, 5 DVDs for all different levels, a hammer and block, a gizmo, the wire twisting tool, nylon jaw pliers and the wire wrapping jig. This is an offer not to miss out on. All of this for just $49.95. To get your hands on this limited edition offer, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655. JewelleryMaker are having a web-exclusive sale on 925 sterling silver. Head over to our website now and take advantage of up to 75% off. All stock must go, but be quick because if you miss it, you'll miss out.
Here at JewelleryMaker, we love seeing your jewellery creations, learning about your inspiration and reading your blogs. If you write your own craft or jewellery blog, then we'd love to hear from you. Simply tweet us at jewellery_maker UK with your blog link and we'll be in touch. Join the incredibly talented guest designer Alison Tarry in her very first wire sculpture DVD. In this edition, you will learn all the skills needed to create fabulous scrollwork designs, including a decorative bell, wire booties and an ornamental box. To get your hands on a copy, contact our call centre. Get creative with JewelleryMaker.
Owning a strand of genuine gemstones is always exciting, but being able to use it in your handcrafted jewellery, then passing it on to its new owner with proof of its authenticity is even more incredible. Why not add one of our printed authenticity cards to your order for just 50p and share that same feeling with your customers? You can also access online authenticity certificates for items you have previously ordered by looking at your order history on your account details. The certificate gives you valuable information about your purchase and is your guarantee of quality and peace of mind from the Genuine Gemstone Company.
JewelleryMaker is your one-stop shop
for all your jewellery making needs.
Our mission is to provide you with the best quality products,
value for money and excellent customer service.
Come and learn with us. Tune in every day from 9 AM to 9 PM.
JewelleryMaker. Create, wear, share.
I am so excited about this. I've spent the best part of the morning just staring at these gemstones. I cannot believe that we have these gemstones on today's show. I'm over the moon. Have you ever seen such a beautifully faceted gemstone? I'm just going to pick this up. You've got to see it. My word alive. Look at that. The most beautifully hand-faceted pink amethyst. Now, it's been faceted in a hand-faceted in a heart shape with star faceting, and the star faceting is what's really intriguing me, because I'm looking at the back of the gemstone. Actually, let's have a look at the back of the gemstone. The clarity on these gemstones is absolutely astonishing. Can you see the star at the back of the gemstone, that facet? It's just out of this world, isn't it? It's just unbelievable. I'm looking at each one of these gemstones and thinking, how long do you think it took to design this this particular custom cut quality? How long do you think it took to master it? How many attempts, how many practices do you think each one of the lapidarists who's been involved in bringing these gemstones to you today? Oh, I absolutely adore that. It could be a Maui kunzite or a really unusual kind of Nigerian morganite, perhaps. It is, or even a beautiful pink diamond. I don't know if you've ever seen pink diamonds before. It's very, very unusual to get natural pink diamonds, but if you ever have seen natural pink diamonds before, they can look very similar to this. What you're actually looking at is one of the finest pink amethysts I've ever seen. This is definite Rose de France quality, isn't it? This is that beautiful balance between pink and lavender, where brilliance and clarity is king. You know, a gemstone of this kind of quality has to have this kind of clarity. When we're talking about gemstones of this kind of caliber, we often talk about the 4 C's, which is cut, clarity, carat weight, and I forgot the other, colour. So when you look at each one of these gemstones, and they're all absolutely identical, which I love the fact they're identical, you have got supreme colour, supreme clarity, supreme faceting and cut, and the carat weight, absolutely perfect for this kind of quality. You're looking at a combined carat weight of 18 carats. Now, I was talking to Debbie about these 3 gemstones before the live show today. It's the first time I've ever been able to bring you loose gemstones on JewelleryMaker. And I know that we've been bringing you, we have brought you loose gemstones over the last few weeks on JM. A lot of them have had drill holes through them, which is fantastic, which means you can set them, you know, they're ready to set into pieces of genuine gemstone jewellery. These haven't got that drill hole through them, which I think is great for collectors, gem collectors, if you just want 3 gemstones to gaze at, to have a look at, to have as part of your collection. But how, the question I was asking myself was, and I asked Debbie, how would you set these gemstones into jewellery? What could you do with these, Debbie? So as much light as possible can get into gemstone, into each one of these gemstones. How could you set them into jewellery?
I think they'd be lovely prong set in wire. I think
that's a nice
if
idea.
you're a good wire worker, you would use your precious metal wire. To set. I think they'd make a lovely present. You know, sometimes you don't necessarily know somebody's style of jewellery.
Yeah.
If you gave them this, they could have it set themselves into their own style. I've never seen this sort of facet before. It's amazing.
It is absolutely incredible. I want you to see the star. I don't know if you can, my eyesight's pretty bad actually, so it would actually do me a favour if I put my glasses on. But I want you to be able to see it at home. I want you to be able to see the star as clearly as I can see it in the studio. So I'm putting it in front of a white background. Can you see this? Oh, now look at that, look at that. Look at that. That is a masterclass in faceting. How on earth do you do that? Look at the gemstone from the back as well. Even from the back, it looks absolutely gorgeous. I think prong setting these gemstones would be, you know, into wire work would be an absolutely wonderful way of doing it. These gems deserve the very, very, very best. Each one of these gemstones, I dread to think how long it's taken to facet each one of these gemstones. You've got to think about the combined amount of time as well it's taken to design this kind of custom cut quality. This isn't a round cut, it's not a rondelle cut, it's not a coin shape. This is very much faceting gemstones to release that quality, faceting for beauty, not for carat weight. You've got 3 identical gemstones here. Let me show you very quickly the boxes these come in as well. They come in really beautiful display boxes, which you are more than welcome to leave them in and never get them out. You don't have to get them out. They come in these 3 display boxes. They are absolutely some of the most supreme gemstones I have ever experienced on JewelleryMaker, or at the Genuine Gemstone Company for that matter as well, because I think any presenter across any of our channels here at the Genuine Gemstone Company would give their right arm to be able to bring you gemstones of this kind of quality every single day. It's really exciting that these have got that star faceting. It's highly unusual. It's very, very technically demanding to be able to bring this kind of quality to you. And today, these gemstones can be yours. Each and every one of these gemstones can be yours. A set of 3 identical, hand-faceted, pink amethyst, heart-shaped, star-faceted gemstones. And this is your price point for this incredible, incredible collector's pack, $99.95. I honestly think, you know, when we look at gemstones like this is the next level. This is the next step up. This is for anyone who is looking for the ultimate gemstones to set into a piece of jewellery for a loved one, for a landmark present, for somebody's wedding present. This is going to be a made into very special pieces of jewellery, isn't it, Debbie?
It's something to keep. You know, I'm trying to think what it reminded me of. For my 10th wedding anniversary, I got a diamond ring from my husband.
Oh, gorgeous.
Very, very beautiful. And I sit and stare at it, so I know exactly how it's faceted.
Yeah.
And these remind me of that when I look into them.
Oh, how fantastic.
So it's that kind of luxury, that kind of you're kind of giving someone a memory.
Yeah, absolutely.
It reminds me of that. And the star in the middle. How do they
unbelievable.
do that?
It's unbelievable. It is something to behold, something to be admired, something to be cherished for years and years and years. I think whatever piece of jewellery you make this into, you can't help but make a piece of jewellery that's going to be cherished for years and years and years and generations to come. When you get these gemstones home, when you make them into a piece of jewellery, if you're going to be getting them independently valued, I can't even imagine the kind of independent valuation that you're going to get back on these, you know, once you set them into jewellery. Does that really matter? Is it more about that cherished quality? I think it is. It's more about what this is going to mean to you and mean to that person who you give it to. I just think it's the most astonishing quality. And this is, as far as I'm concerned, the absolute highest quality we can bring you here on JewelleryMaker. Well done, everyone who's coming to get that. It's beautiful, isn't it? It's amazing. And you've still got a 30-day money-back guarantee. You've still got that 30-day money-back guarantee. But if you want to get the absolute pinnacle of quality, clarity, faceting, this is how to do it. This is how to get it. Amazing. Well done. Now, I want those, I want those, I want those. Very, very, very limited in stock as well. I should have probably told you that as well. I think there are only about 20 of those available. Now there's obviously less than 20 available, but you know, just you know, have a think about it, but get involved when you can. Right, next. Oh yeah, here we go. Now, we've got a few deals like this coming up today. These are black colour coated copper spacer beads. Are they described as spacer beads or crimp beads? They call them crimp beads. Really? I think they're spacer beads, spacer beads. They're big. They're absolutely gigantic. Oh, look at those. They feel lovely in your hand. Look at these. Black colour coated copper crimp beads, these are described as. They are absolutely gorgeous. I don't know if you're a fan of steampunk jewellery or you're into that kind of industrial chic kind of jewellery. These are absolutely perfect for them. They've got that really beautiful kind of that really beautiful, almost like a gunmetal quality. You're getting, as part of this pack, 200 of these beads in a pack, 200 in total. Now, when you make your pieces of jewellery, they don't have to be just genuine gemstone pieces of jewellery. You can make pieces of jewellery out of just your metal spacer beads. And I think actually, to be able to make pieces of jewellery just using these metal beads, I think these would look absolutely gorgeous. Whether it's going to be stretchy bracelets, whether it's going to be anklets, whether it's going to be a beautiful ring made out of these. I just think they're absolutely wonderful, aren't they? Just gorgeous, look at them. Look at the way the light reflects on them. They're really quite matte, aren't they? They're quite dull, aren't they? Absolutely amazing. 200 of these in total. 200 in total. Beautiful in quality. And a little bit different. Quite often we focus very much on the highly reflective yellow gold or rose gold or sterling silver kind of quality. This is a little bit different. This is more of your kind of industrial quality, your kind of your gunmetal quality, and it's going to give you a really contemporary look when you set this into your pieces of jewellery. Now, 200 of these beads in total. Would you like to see our amazing deal today? Yeah? $8.95. That's what it was going to be. Not today. We're going to take it down even lower. Even lower. Super Saver Sunday. $6.95. $6.95 for 200 of your spacer beads. Now, they're described as crimp beads. I think I would describe them as spacer beads. What do you reckon, Debbie?
Yeah, definitely spacer beads. You know what I like about these is you can take a really feminine gemstone like rose quartz or pearls and add this, and it gives it a kind of vintage, contemporary feel.
Nice.
So that you can be quite girly, but a bit edgy as well. I like
Absolutely.
that.
Definitely gives you that edgy quality, doesn't it, using beads like this. It's nice to see something a bit different as well. Quite often we focus, like I say, on the highly polished silver or gold or rose gold. It's quite nice to see something a bit more industrial.
Yeah, but perfect for steampunk. And also, you know, you can build a design off just having these.
Yeah.
Because it gives you lots of ideas, and it sort of, you get your gemstones out and think, oh, and and also I like green and pink, the kind of vintage colours that you can put with this gunmetal. And they're too big for crimps. I would have used those as a feature, definitely.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, they're described as crimp beads. I think that's a mistake on our part. I think these are most definitely your space beads. They're 4mm in diameter. They're absolutely gigantic. Loads of you coming through and multi-buying these as well at $6.95. I'm not surprised. Absolutely awesome, aren't they? Itchy nose. Itchy nose. Do you know, whenever I have a few days away and then I come back to work, I always get an itchy nose. I think it's the dust. The build-up of dust in the studio. Mind you, we did give it a really good clean the other week though, didn't we? Well, I say we, I personally didn't. I was at home. But who is it? Tom and... who else was it? I don't know. Anyway, where are we going now, Lovey? On this side. Ooh! Sorry, yeah, that was a rubbish story. Really boring. My stories tend to be really boring, I'm sorry. There we go. There we go. Right, okay, loads of wire. Twisted wire. Now, we've got a nice big quantity of this, but it's going to go quickly. Why? It's twisted wire. Twisted wire. Twisted wire. So 10 metres of 0.4mm gauge, gold coloured twisted wire. The same in silver colour, the same in copper colour, the same in black and silver colour, the same in, I haven't seen antique bronze before, antique bronze colour, and blue and ice blue colour as well. Now, collectively here you are going to be getting 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 metres of twisted wire. 60 metres. Well, you're not really though, because you're not going to be getting 60 metres of wire. You're actually going to be getting 120 metres of wire here. Each one of these spools of wire has 20 metres of wire that have been twisted together to make 10 metres of twisted wire. To make your own twisted wire can be quite a satisfying thing to do, but it's very difficult to get that regular twist, and it takes a lot of wire. There's an example there of a beautiful twisted wire necklace. Oh, look at that, beautiful flowers. Are they Janet's pieces? Ah. Janet's pieces of jewellery there. Gorgeous. So, one of Janet's rings there. Beautiful twisted wire pieces here. And I think it's quite easy to forget actually when you have twisted wire. Actually, it takes 20 metres of wire to make 10 metres of twisted wire. So to make your own twisted wire, it takes a lot of wire. We've done it all for you here, and you're going to be getting 60 metres of twisted wire in total. What I love so much about this is, particularly with those four spools there, you're going to be getting pretty much all your precious metal tones there. You're going to be getting your silver, your gold, your rose gold, and you've got your antique bronze there as well. So you've got, of course, you've got all of your colours there to work with your precious metal findings. You've then got a bit of colour in there as well with your black and your white, and your blues as well, your tonal blues. Now, how do you fancy a deal that's going to work out to less than $2.50 a reel? Yeah. 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 It's amazing, isn't it? In total, 6 spools, which is going to give you 120 metres of wire that's been twisted together to give you 60 metres of twisted wire in total. Today, each one of these spools is going to work out to less than £2.50 each. Here's your price, £14.95p. Done. Amazing. Done. Done, 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 done. Do you know what, Debbie, I've seen wire work rings, like the one that we've just seen that Janet made, the floral wire work ring. If you'd have just made it out of a single piece of wire, which I think it would look beautiful, but adding a twisted wire element to it, it just gives it a new dimension, doesn't it?
It really gives it a new feel. And if you made 2 identical pieces, one with the twisted and one with the plain, it almost looks sort of like you've put more work into it.
It does.
Which, if you'd have done it by hand, you would have done, because you'd have been twisting the wires together. Obviously, it adds strength to the piece as well, because you've got 2 pieces together.
Of course, yeah.
But yeah, I think it just kind of gives it that feel that really makes it look like it's handcrafted.
Absolutely. I absolutely love twisted wire. I know so many of our guest designers do as well. And you clearly do as well, because I've got lots and lots and lots of people making this there today, which I'm really, really happy about. It is easy to forget that you need 2 lots of wire to make you effectively need 2 metres of wire to make a metre of twisted wire. It's quite easy to forget that, isn't it?
So you're actually getting loads of wire, aren't you?
Loads and loads and loads.
And again, it's a way of cutting down your making time. And if you make to sell, you should be charging yourself for the time it takes you to make your pieces. And if you've got this already done for you, then you know that's better, isn't it? Because you've taken that extra time out of the equation.
Have you made your own twisted wire before?
Yeah.
And is it easy, or is it quite difficult to get that regular twist all the way through it?
Yeah, depending on the wire that you're working with.
Yeah.
Some wire, you can. I mean, obviously, you can use your gizmo and not your twisting tool that we do, and you can twist away. So it's not a difficult process. But if you're making a statement piece and need a lot of it, then it's going to take you a while.
Yeah, I think getting your own twisted wire that we've twisted for you, I think, is just a great way of, as Debbie said, saving you time, cutting down on that making time, and being able to use something really beautiful, and which is going to be really nice and strong as well. Well done. $14.95 for all of that. That works out to less than $2.50 a spool. I think that's brilliant. Well done. Isn't that great? Well done. We've had a text in from Kim in Bedfordshire. Hi, Kim. Morning, Carol. I investigate crime scenes, and whilst investigating whilst investigating a what fire? I don't know.
Suspect. Does that mean?
Oh, a suspected fire. Stumbled across a £10 note. Offenders Don't get to... What? I don't know. That's evidence, though, isn't it? It's evidence.
That is evidence.
It's evidence. Have you been watching that programme, Chasing Shadows?
No, but I do watch CSI.
Do you?
We've just indirectly met a CSI person.
We have, haven't we?
We have. Wow, that is a cool job.
That's an awesome job, isn't it? Yes, actually, Ollie has pointed out something very worthwhile, actually. Oh, sorry, Ben pointed it out. Kim, you didn't actually say that was what you did for a living. Do you just go around, turn up and investigate random scenes? Bit like Ben's doing now, just investigating the drawers.
Sorry.
Yeah, thank you for walking in front of the camera there, Ben. That's all right. Marie from Staffordshire. Hi, Carol and Debbie. We came back from France this year. I went to my purse to find a certain store points card and found the €50 note.
Yay.
Nice. That is the kind of note you want to find. But it would be better to find it in your own currency, though, wouldn't it? £50. 50 quid. £50. A £50 note. I can't remember the last time I saw a £50 note. Goodness me. So, the metal cutters. Loads of people were very excited about these earlier on. I didn't get a chance to actually show them to you, but we are going to recap this for you now. The metal shears. Precision ground stainless steel, micro-serrated blades, adjustable tension and handles. Specially designed for cutting plastic, corrugate, rope, wire or rubber. Non-slip spring-assisted grips. Now, these are great to use, aren't they, Debbie? They're so good. Debbie's actually put a name on hers.
I know, did you see that?
Debbie K. I don't even think about nicking them.
Well, because it's really for me, in my brain, I leave things, you see. These are great because to saw metal, you need a certain level of skill and you need to practice. Okay. And it's quite easy to snap your saw blade. It's a great thing to do, but it takes a little bit of knowledge. Okay. If you would like to work with metal and you've never worked with it before, this is absolutely fantastic way to do that. And also, if you want to work quickly and you want to do quite uniform shapes, bearing in mind that your shape doesn't have to be absolutely bang on, because you can always file it with our needle files afterwards and sort of round it off or whatever. But if you're doing sort of connectors, triangles, squares, rectangles, this is fantastic because it will go through your sheet just like scissors and make the shapes that you want.
I wonder, could you use it to cut things like friendly plastic?
Do you know, I think it would be brilliant. Yeah.
Well, it says you can use it on plastic, corrugate, rope, wire or rubber. It's pretty much everything.
They're really versatile. I haven't used them on friendly plastic, but they are a lot like my friendly plastic ones that I got from here. Ooh. So I can't see why not. I think you'd find lots of uses for them. You know, when you need a heavy duty.
Exactly, yes.
And they're quite good for holding a straight line as well.
Perfect. Thanks for that, Debbie. These are absolutely wonderful. They're $14.95, which I think when you look at the prices of these kind of, as Debbie said, heavy duty tools, really robust tools that you're going to be able to use time and time and time again. That really is a fantastic price point, isn't it? Well done, everyone. These are what, and look, I can show you the spring quality here as well. And even with your kind of slight dexterity issues, they're nice and easy to use, Debbie. Yeah,
what I tend to find is that you find your own way of using tools, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's unique to you. I tend to use both of my hands on the sort of the second. If I'm cutting a long piece on the sort of the second closing area, I use both my hands.
Okay.
But I've also got small hands. But I think there's sort of a little sort of twisty knob on the front that actually you can hold them wider or narrower, so that's quite useful for the size of your hands because I've got little hands. Yeah, so it's quite a user-friendly tool, really. I found, but I got it from you to try it, really. When I saw, I think it was Gemma was using them, and I thought, oh, they look really good, and yeah, I would recommend them.
Fantastic. There you go. $14.95. Lots of you coming through for those. Well done, everyone. Yo, yo, yo. Say that again. What haven't? Really? These findings. These findings here are almost always in kits. We're trying to look through the details of these findings packs to see if they have actually been, see if they've been on air on their own before. We don't think they have. These are some of our, let me just double check. Yeah, they're some of our newest findings packs. Who gave you permission to do this, Dion? Lots of umming in there. Basically, you've just done it, haven't you? You don't care. She just ignores those emails. No, what email? No, I didn't see that email. No. So this is one of our newest findings packs. This is definitely one of our newest findings packs. With the triangular top head pins. Oh, look at all these. Look at this. Loads of chain. Gorgeous, gorgeous twisted chain. Pop that there. Oh, pop that there. Earring findings. Look at these massive earring findings. I love these. Oh, yum, yum, yum. Absolutely gorgeous. These are yellow gold plated copper findings you're going to be getting here. I'll show you one more of these. This findings pack on its own is normally £10.95p. Okay. Yellow gold plated yellow gold plated copper findings pack. I'll pop those down because you're also going to be getting rose gold plated copper as well. Again, normally £10.95 on their own. Look at this, beautiful brushed. That beautiful brushed rose gold plated copper square T-bar clasp there. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Next, look at the chain. Oh, look how reflective that is. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Pop that down there. And with this one, you're going to be getting square top head pins. This findings pack's normally £10.95 on its own, okay? And so is the yellow gold plated copper one. So really, together, these two findings packs should be over £21, £21.90p for these two together, yeah? We're actually going to give you a massive saving today. Today, you are going to be getting a truckload of findings. Have a look at your price point for all of these findings. You're going to love it. £19.95p. Now that already is a saving of what? A couple of pounds. Yeah, brilliant. Awesome. It's a saving. Yeah, brilliant. You're going to be getting something else now. You're also going to be getting your silver plated copper findings as well. So a total of 354 findings. Yellow gold plated silver, rose gold plated silver, and I do beg your pardon, rose gold plated copper, yellow gold plated copper, and silver plated copper findings for under £20. That is a whopping great big saving you're going to be making there. Absolutely wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. 354 findings for under £20. Amazing, absolutely incredible. Oh, look at this. Some gorgeous finds. Let me show you this beautiful floral connector here. Look at these. 354 findings in total. Beautiful quality. Isn't that just awesome? Now I'm just going to do this one as well. Have a look at these spacer beads. Look at these spacer beads. Aren't they gorgeous? Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous spacer beads here. 354 yellow gold plated copper, rose gold plated copper, and silver plated copper findings for under £20. So how much is that a saving? How much does that saving work out to? It's something ridiculous, isn't it? That's absolutely amazing. 354 findings in total. Should be £29.85p. That's almost a £10 saving. That's almost a third off. So it's like you're actually going to be getting a findings pack for free. Now, if you're brand new to Jewellery Maker, you're sitting at home and thinking, goodness me, that's a lot of findings there. 354 findings. I'm never going to get to use all of those. You will. Believe you and I, you absolutely will use all those findings. And you can look at it in a number of different ways. You can look at it as 354 findings for £19.95, or 3 meters of chain and 351 findings for under £20. Because your 3 meters of chain, they are just 3 of the 354 findings you're going to be getting here. Absolutely amazing. Well done. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous quality. I love the fact you're going to be getting a bit of everything here. The rose gold plated copper, the silver plated copper, and the yellow gold plated copper. Do you have a personal preference at all, Debbie, or do you like all the kind of precious metal plated copper findings?
I like all of them. I used to, when I first started out, I was very silver because I think that's all I could see. What I really like about these new sort of ends to the pins are when you want to use a larger gemstone with a larger hole, and you don't necessarily want to put a smaller gemstone with it to stop it falling off of the pin. You've got these lovely decorative ends, but they're quite useful as well because they're quite large. So you could put a larger druzy or a larger gemstone on, and you've got a nice little bit of metal at the bottom, which makes it look like a nice high-end piece, but you don't have to add another gemstone if you don't want to. So I found that really useful when I got these in the kits.
That's a good point, actually, and I haven't actually seen these style head pins anywhere else. No. I'm sure you must be able to get them elsewhere, but these kind of findings, these kind of this kind of detail that Debbie's talking about here, it is something a little bit different, and I haven't seen this kind of quality before. I love it. Lots of you multi-buying today. Really pleased to see how many multi-buys we've got going on today. That's really, really wonderful. And please don't forget, you get a 30-day money-back guarantee with absolutely everything you get from JewelleryMaker. 30-day money-back guarantee. You're only paying £2.95 P&P per order. Look at these rose gold-plated spacer beads. Rose gold-plated copper spacer beads. You're getting a whole pack of these as part of this deal today. Look at this. Isn't that gorgeous? Absolutely beautiful. Text messaging. I love the decorative pins. I have used a few to make nose studs for myself. Do you know what's a great idea?
That's a good idea.
Why not? Isn't that a fantastic idea? If you've got a lovely little end on your head pin, you may as well do something really creative with it. That's a really interesting way of using them. I love that. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous quality. Right, we've had more texts in about your necklace today, Debbie, than we've had hot dinners. I tell you what, Michelle says, morning, lovely ladies. Could we have a close-up of Debbie's necklace, please? All right. Dion said we've had about 50,000 texts in this morning asking about Debbie's necklace. All right, here's Debbie's necklace. Talk us through it, Debbie.
It's copper sheet.
Ooh.
I have drawn on the flowers with a permanent marker. I sawed them out because circular shape's a bit easier with the saw, and then I've used our dapping block to just pop the flower in and sort of give that domed effect. And you can just use your round nose pliers to sort of shape your leaves. I used the hole punch for the middle, very similar to what I did on the kit just before, and used beads for the stamen. This is very my style. I know it's not everybody's taste.
It's gorgeous.
Oh, thank you. But yeah, it's my sort of, so it's just sort of showing you what you can do with copper sheet. And really not difficult to make at all. Yeah.
Now, we've seen the copper sheet with the first kit that we have. Wouldn't it be lovely? I'm not saying we can. Wouldn't it be lovely if with our second kit we had even more copper sheet? Well, it just so happens. All right, Ben, stay away, stay away. Bags for life. I'm aching so much. I was really over enthusiastic and went and did a gym class on was it Friday? I can't remember. It was Friday morning, and oh my, I feel like everything is aching. I'll stop moaning now.
It's called DOMS, delayed onset muscle soreness. I used to be a fitness instructor.
Really? Delayed onset muscle soreness.
And it's never the day after, it's always the day after.
The day after.
That's when it gets you.
That's when it catches up with you. Honestly, no. Can I tell you something terrible? I was sitting on the loo yesterday and I couldn't actually stand up. Yeah. I was sitting there, I was going, I'm stuck on the toilet. I'm never going to be able to get up. I'm going to have to present JewelleryMaker from my downstairs loo.
That'd be interesting.
What's going to go on? And I couldn't stand up. I kind of had to pull myself up on the towel, the hat that was hanging up there.
I think you overdid it a little bit.
I think I probably did. Oh, we laughed. Well, I didn't actually. It was very painful. But anyway, right. Brand new kit, everyone. Wouldn't it be lovely if this had lovely copper sheeting in it? It does. It does. It's absolutely beautiful. Look at the jewellery. Look at the beautiful jewellery. This is absolutely gorgeous. Do you know what, Debbie? I think this is a lovely kit that will make a beautiful transition from summer into autumn.
Really will. And again, I've said this for all of these, but it's true. There's so many design possibilities with these kits. That's why I love them so much. My brain went off in all different directions. You can do so many different things.
Yeah, you really
You've got your metal sheet. You've got lovely, really unusual chain in there as well. And you've got your stamping blanks, as well as everything else that you get. I mean, spoiled or what?
Yeah, I know. We really, really have spoilt Debbie with this. It's Lovely. Can I just point out, Debbie does know how to spell lovely, so we're going to get a text in about that today, obviously.
I did that on purpose, just to show that you can do these quirky little messages that only a couple of you understand.
I think it's gorgeous, it's beautiful. Now, this kit is already flying out the door, doesn't surprise me at all. It's a very, very popular kit already. Let me show you what you're going to be getting. 3 strands of magnesite. Oh, magnesite, I love you. Love, love, love this gemstone. This gemstone takes dye very, very effectively, very, very well. You're going to be getting orange, turquoise and purple magnesite. I love these kind of coin-style gemstones that are they aren't drilled from end to end, but through the centre of the gemstone. They really do give you the most wonderful texture in your jewellery. As much as I love the gemstones, I really don't think this kit is about the gemstones. I think it's about everything else that you get as well. You're getting 118 silver-plated copper findings. There they all are, with your head pins, with your extender chains, crimped covers. There's a metre of chain in there, don't forget. You're also going to be getting a threading pack with monofilament beading thread and elastic in there as well. Normally that's maybe with an extra, so maybe the oh, what could I show you as one of our extras? What about these stamping blanks here? These are all silver-plated copper stamping blanks you're going to be getting here. In this gorgeous dragonfly quality, you're going to be getting 5 of them. 1, 2, 3, yeah, 5 of your dragonfly stamping blanks. Gorgeous, aren't they just beautiful? Now, normally at this point, you know, this would be your extra. You've got your gemstones, you've got your findings, you've got your threading pack. Normally we bring the price on screen, but there's loads more, loads and loads and loads more. You're also going to be getting this pack of spacer saucers. Now, I'm just trying to get my head around it. Are these 95 sterling silver? They certainly feel like they're silver. We're just going to double check for you. They certainly feel like they're silver. Got some more here as well. These beautiful saucers, spacer beads. We'll try and find the details for you. So you're going to be getting these beautiful saucer spacer beads. You're also going to be getting, you're getting these jump rings as well.
Yeah, you get them in a separate packet to your findings.
Wow!
Yeah.
Oh my word, look at all these. Wow, wow, wow. Look at all these. Goodness me, look at all these enormous jump rings. Have you used these? Oh, you've used them to do a bit of chainmail. These do they work well for chainmail, Debbie?
No, they really do, because they meet really beautifully and they hold their shape. And I think that's quite important when you're doing. And I just thought, you know, there's so many techniques you could do with this kit. And I thought, I know, I'll just do a little bit, just to show that it can be done. So if you wanted to, you could do sort of your length of chain for a necklace or a bracelet in chainmail, which is brilliant.
That's stunning. Look how Debbie's used them in this necklace here. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, I love it. That looks so beautiful. So you're going to be getting a whole pack of these enormous jump rings. You're then going to be getting your raw copper sheet, which of course we can see how Debbie's used in a beautiful bangle. There's a charm and a bracelet. There's a beautiful ring there, a centerpiece, a pendant to this necklace. Hey, look at that! Isn't that a beautiful ring? Isn't that gorgeous? So modern. Awesome earrings as well. So you're going to be getting your raw copper sheet, and then, as if that wasn't enough, you're also going to be getting this. Now, this is just beautiful. Just beautiful. You're going to be getting a 50 centimetre length of this beautiful silver-plated copper link chain. Isn't this just delicious? I'm a huge, huge fan of kind of different quality chains, and this is absolutely beautiful. Here is absolutely everything that you're getting. This is one of the biggest kits that I can remember bringing you in recent history. It's such an enormous kit, this one. Absolutely enormous. We've already got lots and lots of you who've committed and said, yeah, you're absolutely happy with this kit. You're going to be coming in to get it, even though you may not know what the price point is. The jewellery really is beautiful with this kit, isn't it? It's absolutely glorious, and the price point is wonderful. Here's your deal today for this incredible kit. What should be close to £50 is actually this price here, £24.95. for everything. Should be over £49 for everything here. I just think it's amazing. It's like the kit that never stops. It just goes on and on and on, doesn't it? You're getting so many extras with this, aren't you?
Yeah, you really are. $24.95. That's amazing. That's brilliant.
It really is.
Wow.
It really is. We've had a few people texting about the copper sheeting, asking how thick the sheet is. It says 6 by 6, so 6 inches by 6 inches. I don't actually know how thick this sheeting is. Do you happen to know, Debbie?
I have a ruler. It looks like 0.5 to me, but where's my ruler?
Do you think it might be 1.5?
There we go. Let's
have a look.
On. I need my glasses on for this. It's not flimsy.
Well, I mean, Debbie's clearly made a bracelet and she's made rings and pendants and earrings out of it, so you can clearly make a lot of different things out of it. It doesn't feel flimsy.
No, it's not. It's about 1 millimetre thick.
Perfect, okay.
So it's not, you know the sheet that you get that you can manipulate with your hands that quite a lot of people use for paper crafts? No, I can't move that with my hands. This is the thickness of sheet that I would use if I was in my workshop at home and I wanted to create a shape or a pendant or a stamping blank or something substantial, which is why you need your specialist tool to cut it.
Ah, right, okay, fantastic. So many people are making this theirs. I'm really, really pleased for you today. Now, what we're going to see as part of this kit today, because we have got a few pieces of jewellery that, that Debbie's made in the last kit and this kit, which have used Swellegant. Particularly, you've Swelleganted the findings, the chain, and I absolutely love what you've done for this dragonfly pendant. Now, you're going to show us how to use some of this Swellegant, aren't you?
Yeah.
Oh, we've got a text message, sorry, Debbie, very quickly, from Pauline in Lincolnshire, who says, turn the dragonfly upside down and roll the body round a pen to make a bell for a butterfly. Good idea. Good call.
Or I made an angel. I sawed sort of halfway up the stem and a little bit into the wings and kind of just got my round nose plier and had a little tinker and it kind of looked like an angel with feet, with legs. I did that, I think I was Lucy last time. So yeah, you've got to think outside the box. If you've got a few of these and you've exhausted all of your dragonfly options, there's loads of other things you can do.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Right, gorgeous. Technique, please, Debbie.
Okay, so lots of people have been asking about the Swellegant. So I was quite new to Swellegant before I got this. So I've really had a good old play in my workshop, and it's fantastic stuff. What I've done is, on each of the Swellegant bottles that you get, depending on the material you're using it on, as to the technique that you use. Now, the really good thing about the Swellegant is on the back the instructions are really quite comprehensive.
Good.
So it's not like it says a very basic thing and then you kind of have to do lots of research. It basically tells you what you need to know. Now, this, I think, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, was invented to make things look like metal, like polymer, because you get wood, you get your metal coating, and obviously this is already metal, so you can take out one of the steps. So I thought, when I got the chain, because I've got the copper sheet, let's see what colour we can make the chain go. So what you won't need to do when you are using metal is actually put the preparation on, because the preparation is so that you can get a chemical reaction with your patinas. Now, you're already working with metal, so you've already got something for your patina or your dye to react to. Okay, without trying to be too technical, but I want you to know the right thing. So really, in a nutshell, it's easier to use it on metal than it is anything else. What I would suggest is that you just give whatever you're going to patina a really good wash with some soap and water. Give it a brush over, because any grease from your fingers, residue, is left on the metal, it will stop your patina from working. And what I like to do, I don't know if you've got any laying about, some wire wool, is I just take a little bit of wire wool. You could use some soft sandpaper as well, and just go over the top, and this will sort of give you a bit of purchase for your patina to hold on to, and also really make sure that any grease or dirt or anything that shouldn't be there, you know, will come off. Now, what I actually used at home was just an old plastic tray, you know, left over from your takeaways or the ones that you get in the cheap shops. Just so that once I was waiting, it was kept out of the way and it was kept safe. You don't want to touch any of the patinas with your fingers, so I would recommend that you use gloves. when you did this, and that you did it in a well-ventilated area. But it's not like liver of sulphur, it doesn't stink. You don't think, whoa, when you open the lid, it hasn't got much of an odour at all, so that's really good. So all I did for this one was I used what I found to be my favourite colour, but you'll be different, with the verdigris patina, this one here. Now, depending on which one you use, sometimes if you're going to put it on your metal, like I did with my flower in the last kit, you have to heat up the metal. And some of the other colours, you needed to heat up the metal. You don't have to use a torch or any sort of posh equipment. You could use your heat gun to heat up that metal. But with this particular one, with this verdigris, you don't have to heat it up at all. You literally just paint it on.
Brilliant.
So after sort of buffing the surface, you've put it into your little container. I'm going to just put it, for demonstration purposes, so that you can see, onto a little piece of polythene there. Now, if you prefer to decant some of this into a little jar, if that's the way you prefer to work, that might be an easier way to do it. I'm going to take it straight from the bottle, just a regular paintbrush, and just pop it on.
Now, just to let you know, the bundle which is on your screen now, so the details which are on your screen now, are for a bundle of Swellegant, which contains the gold green verdigris, which is the verdigris that Debbie is using. Also, your prep as well. I don't think I bought you the prep before. It's an absolute essential to use if you are going to be using this. If you are going to be using this on polymer,
yeah,
right. You've also got, as part of this, you've got the dioxides. Now, we were talking about the dioxides just before the show, weren't we? We've got dioxide in red, indigo, and black. You use a microscopic amount of each one of these when you try to. This basically is just going to dye your surface either a dark red, a black, or an indigo blue. Now, what was it you were? I can't remember what it was you were telling me about the dioxides before the show.
I thought we talked about that your surface had to be heated for some of them.
That was it, yes.
You also have to wait. Now, this is an instant process. This isn't like when I show you enamel, you're going to see something straight away. You need to put this on the side and wait for the chemical reaction. Now, leaving it overnight is brilliant. You can stop that chemical reaction at any point by running it under the tap. So if you think, oh wow, that's enough green already, you can also experiment with lots of different colours. So what I did after I put the green on, I got some of the copper colour, and then I just painted that on because I didn't want it to look completely copper. I wanted, as you get, the mottled effect. So the more that you play, the more you'll get the effect that you do want. It's fantastic for making things that aren't metal look metal.
Yes,
fabulous.
Absolutely.
So your polymer clay designs, but on the copper, it's really good for making, maybe you've got quite a bit of this chain or you've got it in a few kits and you want it to look a bit different, so that you're really making your designs unique. Then you can put this onto your metal. And I really liked having that sort of splash of colour, maybe sort of on the flower that I did before, on the dragonfly. I've got quite a lot of these. I've used them in stamping shows if you've seen it before. So it gave me a green dragonfly. You know, and it's not just uniform green, is it? It's that kind of vintage look,
yeah,
that aged effect.
Yes, definitely.
And that's what I really like about these patinas. They're very easy to use. You have to wait. You would wait. I left it all night. You do start to see it. I mean, if you look at this again at the end of the show, you'll start to see it turn. You know, it doesn't take. But by the time it sits, leave it overnight. Leave it on the windowsill and come back to it. When you have finished, you do need to put your sealer on, which you get. I've got it here. The clear sealant matte finish. That will just make sure that your patina or your colour stays on your piece without flaking or rubbing off. So this sealant is a must, sort of whatever medium you're actually going to paint it onto. Okay. But it really is a matter of playing and getting the effect that you want. So your jewellery is truly bespoke then, isn't it? Because 10 people can have that chain, but it won't look the same, will it? That's what I really like about it. So I would recommend this. I really enjoyed using it. But as I say, you've got to be patient. Put it on in layers. Wait till the layer before dries. If you are using the metal coatings on something like polymer, you will need to put your patinas on the metal coating when it's wet for it to take. But don't sort of be confuzzled by that. It says it all you need to know on the back.
Perfect. We're going to try and bring you the prep, sorry, not the prep, the sealant as well on today's show. Okay. The bundle in front of you here should be costing you over £32. Today, everything you can see here, so for all of your different colours and for your prep and for your verdigris green, this is your price point, £19.95. That is a whopping great big saving. And actually, you can get free online tutorials if you go to our YouTube channel, or even if you go to our website, JewelleryMaker.com, but also if you go to ChristyFriesian.com. Christy Friesian is the most amazing lady. She's such a lovely, lovely lady. She came in and did a special Swellegant show for us a couple of years ago. Really, really funny lady. And she's passionate about this incredible about this incredible medium. £19.95. It should be costing you over £33 today. Sorry, over £32 today. I've got a few more Swellegant-y bits as well. These are just low stock bottles that we've got here. Oh, can we do the clear sealant? Would that be okay? Thanks, love. So I'm going to put those there.
You can put more than one coat of the sealant on. Wait till it dries. It doesn't take as long to dry as the patinas. And you know, if you're not sure, bung another coat on, because you don't want it, you know, coming off. And it's great for just sealing whatever colour, whatever patina finish that you've got, and whichever material you've used. It will just, so it's a must, really.
I think with some of the verdigris, you might get quite a kind of like a crusty finish on it, and you might want to put the sealant on, so as you say, to stop the flaking coming off.
Yeah.
But the effect that you can get with this product is just incredible. And as Debbie said, it is mainly used on products like polymer. I know you've really enjoyed using it on polymer, haven't you?
Yeah, really have, yeah.
It really is the most fantastic medium to use to make something that isn't metal look like metal. You get that aged quality, that aged finish to it. £6.95 for this, and you're saying that this is an essential as well, Debbie.
This is really an essential, and I know that quite a few of my friends have been using this for a while before we had it, and they had to send to America for it.
Yeah.
So I don't know of anyone else who does it.
No, neither do I.
Here in the UK, do you?
No, neither do I. I know that it was very difficult for us to get hold of for a while because we had to get it directly from Christy Friesian, directly from the States. I don't know about other UK stockists. I'm not entirely sure, but it wouldn't surprise me if the only other place you can get it is from her website or from the US. So 26 opportunities remaining now. I've got lots of you still coming through for that. I've got a few more to bring you as well. We've had a text in. Can you put just a sealant for just your wirework pieces for longevity? That's an interesting question.
To keep the coating on the wire, you mean? I don't know, because obviously it's been manufactured to seal in your patina, so it would depend what coating was on your wire, really. But that, yeah, try it. I mean, it's all a process. I think sometimes when we don't know these things, of experimentation, put some on and do on a little bit and have some experiment. You would think so, but it has been made specifically for this product, so I wouldn't like to say for sure, but that certainly is something to consider.
Now, I've got the next one I've got here is for darkening, and it's a patina, so similar to the verdigris one that you've used here. I bet you that gives you that beautiful oxidised look that you get on really old pieces of jewellery. And
the good thing about any of these, if you put them on, much like if you've used your liver of sulphur gel, you can rub off and put a little bit more in a different colour or a slightly different green, so you get that proper aged look. And with this, you know, it would go darker and darker, and then you can stop the process when you want, or you can just take some sandpaper or some wire wool and brush off.
We were bringing we were doing Swellegant the other week, and there was a lady, and I've forgotten what her name was. Oh, I've forgotten what her name is. She was doing the designer inspiration show. Right. She does a lot of reenactment jewellery. She makes a lot of pieces of jewellery for things like the sealed knot and things like that. And this kind of medium is just it's just perfect for getting that kind of effect, that kind of aged look.
Aged look, which is really difficult, especially if you're working with copper sheet that's brand new or silver or whatever. And it can just give a whole different dynamic to a piece. You know, if you're going for like a story jewellery, like with the steampunk, a lot of that has a story associated to it. You can do that with this, and you can do it to your findings that you've already got, the ones left over from your kits, the ones that, you know, maybe that are just knocking about in your workshop. Add some of this to it, have a play.
Definitely. Yeah, I think if you're into your kind of your gothic style pieces, if you want something to look really aged and really oxidised, this is a fantastic patina to get. Sorry, which one next, Livy? Now, Tiffany Green / Rust.
I did use some of this. I used this together with the verdigris on the dragonfly. If you look closely, you'll see sort of more of a grass green and a bit more of a turquoisey green. That's the two together.
Ah, yes, okay.
You see?
Yes, absolutely.
Because I wanted to sort of show you the sort of two greens together. Now I have taken a bit of that off with wire wool, but look at the sort of aged, it's a bit like an iron railing effect.
That's exactly what it's like, yeah. It's beautiful, isn't it?
So that's what you get if you put that together with the other one. It's a slightly different green, but equally as lovely effect.
The final one that we've got today is the metal coating. Now this is, the great thing about these metal coatings, they've actually got bits of the metal in the actual solution. It's fascinating. This is metal coating. This is the copper metal coating. Is this the one that you used on the necklace?
It's on the chain. Now I actually put the copper coating on first. Because I thought, I'll just dye the chain the same colour as the copper. But then I thought, oh no, let's just add loads and see what happens. And I ended up with this.
It's absolutely gorgeous. I love the way it's just peeking through. It just looks so aged, so distressed, so old. And actually, it started off life as that. How long roughly did it take you to do all of this chain, Debbie?
I had to wait in between coats, so it took me a day. I put on the copper, I left, I went out, I think I did the shopping, whatever I was doing, walked the dog, something, came back, put the next bit on. By the next day, I left it all overnight, because I wasn't sure what I was going to get. That's the fun part of it. If you want to replicate and you've done it once, that's fine, but I was playing. And then I had this the next day, and I was perfectly happy with that, so then I sealed it. But if I wasn't happy with that, I could have taken it all off with sandpaper and started again.
Ooh. Yeah, you see, that's a clever thing, isn't it? You can literally start again, can't you? Yeah. Does it have a shelf life? We've had people, Jane texting in asking, do you know if it has a shelf life? As in, once it's opened, do you have to use it within a certain time? It doesn't actually say.
It doesn't say, but there is so much information on the Christy Friesen website. If you go, and she's got her details on the back on the bottle. If you go, I think there's even a facility where you can ask her questions. Perfect. So I'm sure you could find that out from her. I don't know the answer to that, but I would think, I mean, they're airtight containers, they'd last quite a long time.
Perfect. Thank you so much for that. It's really lovely to get a different guest designer's point of view on Swellegant, how you found it useful, how you found it to work with. Isn't that lovely? And you can just see how beautifully it goes with this gorgeous kit. Thanks for that, Debbie.
Welcome.
Right, Wall of Fame, we'll see you there. This is lovely, number 180. This is from Mary, who's in Borehamwood, who says, hello, all at JewelleryMaker. This is my entry for this week's Wall of Fame. It's made with sunstone rounds and little silver. The little silver elephant is from an odd earring I had. I'd never seen sunstone until I found JewelleryMaker, and I find it a fascinating gemstone that gleams in the sun. I was wondering, will you ever sell glass seed beads? I'm addicted to my Rix loom and use I suppose it'll be, well, and I use seed beads, but can't get the quality you give at your prices. Keeping my fingers crossed, this might happen. Thank you all for wonderful shows and great guest designers teaching us so much. And that's from Mary. Thank you so much, Mary. I tell you what, glass seed beads are the bane of my life. We've had so many meetings about seed beads, and I think the honest answer is I don't think we're going to be bringing glass seed beads to you anytime soon, because we specialise in genuine gemstones here at the Genuine Gemstone Company. And I think if we started to bring you glass seed beads, it would be going away from what we really believe in. But honestly, we have that question crops up every single meeting we ever have. So Mary, you've got people fighting your corner, don't worry.
Oh, this is lovely. I've got 176 here. That's really beautiful. Hi all at JM Towers. Here is my entry to the Wall of Fame. It's nuggets of Larimar moonstone from JM and some shell from my stash. It makes me think of a beach holiday. Love the show and would come and visit you again if I won. And that's lots of love from Eileen. I love that, Eileen.
Yeah, that is beautiful. Lovely texture on that one. This is a very snazzy photo. Number 179 from Gail, who's from Middlesbrough. This is my entry for the Wall of Fame. It's a necklace and bracelet made with ametrine nuggets and silver-plated chain, all from JM. Isn't that gorgeous? Keep the bargains coming. I've been off work poorly for the last 16 months. JewelleryMaker has kept me going. Thank you to the presenters and designers and crew for keeping me sane. Good luck to everyone in the draw this week, and a win would be fab. Gail, I hope you get better soon, lovey. And I absolutely love that suite of jewellery. That's just simple and elegant. It's gorgeous. Beautiful. Best of luck. Lovely.
I've got 177 here. Hi all, here is my latest entry to the Wall of Fame. Think it is agate. All items are from you, of course.
Oh,
Thank
lovely.
you for all the fun and the laughter you bring to our lives, and what wonderful demonstrators. So talented and give us all such wonderful ideas. Love to you all. And that's June from Halifax. You're near me, June, in Halifax.
Gorgeous.
Lovely.
And the last one, number 178, lovely charm bracelets here, sent in by Jeanette, who's from Lanarkshire. Hi, love the show, from the mad presenters to the talented designers and the equally mad crew. Great entertainment and bargains. Although I watch the show most days, I've not sent in a Wall of Fame entry for some time. I made these bracelets as keepsakes to my great niece, Catherine, who was born on the 11th of September 2014, and her mother. Isn't that gorgeous? All the findings and gemstones are from JewelleryMaker. The bracelets are 925 sterling silver with the gemstones of aquamarine, opal, sapphire, and the family's, which are all the family's birthstones. I made Catherine's bracelet with a bolt ring clasp at either end, so it can be worn right through until adulthood. Isn't that gorgeous? Jeanette, you're such a lovely lady. That's awesome. And best of luck to you, my darling. Right, coming up, one of the single best strands of Pink Sapphire we have ever had in the history of ever. It is just gorgeous. It's so intense. The faceting is all done by hand. It's coming up in a few moments. You're not going to want to miss out on this. It's beautiful.
Join our incredibly talented guest designer Gemma Crow and get creating some stunning wire work rings. Gemma will guide you through how to create your basic structure of your rings and then advance your skills onto more complex designs, such as adjustable and prong set rings. This DVD is packed full of inspiration and helpful hints and tips. To get your hands on a copy, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655.
We here at JewelleryMaker love to hear your feedback. So working in conjunction with FIFO, a global ratings and reviews provider, when you purchase a product from JM, you will receive an email asking you to rate our service and our products. This helps us to bring you excellent customer service and ensure we're bringing you value for money and high quality goods. Have your say with JewelleryMaker FIFO reviews.
Do you have a question that you need answering?
Well, did you know you can ask to speak to an accredited jewellery professional in our call centre?
Trained by the GIA, you can ask us any gemological question and we'll do our best to help.
We don't just sell gemstones, we know gemstones.
That's why when you buy from us, you're buying with confidence. Buy your genuine gemstones from genuine accredited jewellery professionals.
Get involved with JewelleryMaker by sending the studio a message during our live hours. You can send a text to 60777 and start your message with JM Studio, or alternatively, go to our website and click on Watch the Live Show, simply type your message into the box and press send. Make sure you stay tuned in case your message is read out. Get interactive with JewelleryMaker.
Oh my word, this is just every presenter's dream. It really, really is. This kind of strand of sapphire is the kind of strand that any presenter here at the Genuine Gemstone Company would love to bring you. What you're looking at here is the ultimate strand of fancy sapphire, and it is absolutely that. It is the ultimate strand of fancy sapphire. Fancy sapphire is basically any variety of corundum which isn't blue and isn't red, because blue corundum is known as blue sapphire or sapphire, and red corundum is known as ruby. Anything else is known as fancy sapphire, and you can get fancy sapphire in every colour imaginable: black, white, green, purple, yellow, orange, but really the most prized variety of fancy sapphire that I'm certainly aware of is this. It's pink sapphire. It gets its incredible colour from levels of chromium inside the gemstone. The more you get, the higher the levels, the more intense the colour will be. If you had a corundum with huge amounts of chromium in it, you would effectively have a ruby. This kind of quality, this kind of level of chromium inside the gemstone is going to give you such a beautiful blush pink. It's not a baby pink, so it's not a rose quartz kind of pink. It's certainly not a morganite pink. It's much darker than a morganite or even a kunzite pink. But you're not at the kind of the fuchsia point. You're not at that kind of hot lipstick kind of pink. You're kind of just edging towards it though. Now, when you think of gemstones which are highly prized, think of the most highly prized diamonds are going to be gemstones like pink diamonds. Pink sapphire, for quite a long time actually at the Genuine Gemstone Company, was, and we're talking a few years ago, but it was the most expensive gemstone for us to buy per carat weight of any of the gems that we could get hold of at the Genuine Gemstone Company. And I'm talking about a few years ago, but for a period of time, it was the most expensive gemstone for us to get hold of. The reason for that is pink sapphire is not just highly prized in the Western world, here in the US and in Europe. It's highly prized all over the world, and I do mean all over the world. So in China, in Japan, in Africa, in Australia, you're looking at a genuine gemstone which is highly prized all over the world. That's quite unusual for a gemstone. Gemstones like diamonds are really highly prized over in the Western world. Over in the Far East, not so much. But a gemstone like hot pink sapphire and pink sapphire like this is highly prized the world over. And that can push the prices of sapphire up. It can make gemstones like pink sapphire extremely difficult to come by. Now, what strikes me about this particular strand of pink sapphire is the colour, the tone you're going to be getting. You know as much as anyone, if you've watched JewelleryMaker for over a good few weeks, you know, you will have seen, I'm sure, multicolour sapphire. You will have seen all types and all varieties of sapphire. You can get all shades of pink sapphire. You can get everything from those rose quartz colours right the way through to those hot fuchsia tones as well. The thing which strikes me about this strand is, as Ryan's moving along the strand there, every single one of these gemstones is the same colour. It's the same colour. It has the same lustre. That is what makes this strand so special for me. That's what makes it so unusual. The fact that every single one of these gemstones is the same colour, has the same lustre. The uniform quality of this strand is exceptional. And to be able to achieve that in a strand of sapphire is exceptional, because we're not talking about a strand of amethyst, which is much more plentiful than a pink sapphire. We're not talking about a strand of agate, which is much more plentiful than pink sapphire. We're talking about pink sapphire, which in itself is very rare, and to be able to get an entire strand which is of exactly the same colour and quality is exceptional. Your price point for this strand today, I think it's about a third of the price of where I think this honestly should have been. I personally believe this strand of pink sapphire should be in the upper 80s. Price point wise. In actual fact, today you are going to be getting this for almost half that price. You are going to be getting this strand of incredible quality pink sapphire with that uniform tone. Have a look at your price point. Today it's under 40. $37.95. I think it's exceptional. I honestly think it's exceptional. For a gemstone which is so rare and so prized, to get this kind of level of luster and this uniform quality of colour. That's what we're talking about. Because if you think about it, on our sister channels, when we're selling a cluster ring, so a ring with made from Pink Sapphire, where we've got 12 gemstones, and they're all Pink Sapphire, and they're all the same colour, they've all got the same clarity, they've all got the same luster. We harp on and on about, isn't that incredible? Isn't that wonderful? Well, it is, yeah, but I think this is even more amazing, because you're not going to be getting 10 gemstones or 12 gemstones. You are getting dozens of gemstones on this strand, which are all the same colour, all the same quality, all the same tone and luster. Isn't that exceptional? Isn't that wonderful? Now, I think, Debbie, there are certain pieces of certain pieces of jewellery that I would want to use these for. It would have to be for something very special. It's this month's birthstone. Great for birthstone jewellery, isn't it?
Yeah, when I get strands like this, I usually save them for when I'm doing presents for people.
Nice, yeah.
Or for commissions, when people want a wedding commission, not just for the bride, but sometimes for a special present for the maid of honour or the mum or whatever.
Absolutely.
If you get these sorts of strands out to offer, then you're kind of offering the next level.
I think you are. Yeah, it's as a jewellery designer, if you go to somebody and it's going to be a wedding commission, and you say. And they say, right, what kind of gemstones can you offer us? What kind of pink gemstones can you offer us? If you say, I can offer you pink quartzite, then they will, I'm sure they'll be more than happy with pink quartzite. But if you say, I can offer you genuine pink sapphire, oh my word, you are going to be looked at in an entirely different light. Now, that's not taking anything away from pink quartzite at all, but pink sapphire, as Debbie says, is that next level, it's that next step. Now, to go with this, I personally think, particularly well, with this pink sapphire, you'd have to go with, for me, the pink amethyst we bought you earlier on today. Now, the pink amethyst triple stone set that we bought you earlier on today was just shy of £100. Yes, a more considered purchase from JewelleryMaker, but these are all hand-faceted, genuine gemstones with that star faceting on the bottom throughout the gemstone. So when you look at the gemstone from the top, you can see that star at the bottom. I personally think that when you start working with this kind of caliber of gemstones, instead of selling a piece of genuine gemstone jewelry that you've made for £30 or £40, I think you can safely say a piece of jewelry that you make using all these gemstones, you're going to have to charge triple figures. You're going to have to. The caliber of the gemstones that you've got here, the quality of the gemstones that you've got here, whether you choose to get these amethysts or not. Details for the amethysts are at the bottom of the screen, by the way. But I personally believe, these are collector's items. They really are. And even if you do nothing with them, even if you just keep this strand of pink sapphire in your safe, if you've got a safe at home, keep it in there for the next 10 years and do nothing with it, it's not going to be the wrong decision. Beautiful, isn't it? Amazing. Quality gems there. Well done. Right, next. Oh, beautiful. 2 natural gemstones here, totally natural. Have you ordered your cake, by the way? You had your cake? Have you had yours?
No.
Oh. They were looking at me.
Can I have mine then?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
No, cake. It's a red velvet cake, I think. We're all going to be bouncing off the walls, aren't we? Goodness me. All that sugar. That nice? How good is that? Cake.
Very nice.
Cake. Right, gemstones. Both of these are natural. A double duo. Dion, enough of this lying about the double duo. Oh yeah, it's basically a double trouble deal. Yeah, yeah. Don't. There's a very thin facade there. Double duo. Let's not beat around the bush here. It's a double trouble. It's basically a deal. It's basically a deal. Dion is the trouble. Honestly, she is trouble. Just calm down. Genuine natural labradorite here. Absolutely amazing. One of the most beautiful members of the Feldspar family. I can see greens. I can see yellows. Can I see blues? Yes. Yes. Look at this. That is natural. How amazing is that? Look at that. It's natural. Genuine labradorite. Absolutely gorgeous. 100% natural. Following that, genuine, natural cake icing. Garnet, genuine, natural garnet as well. Look at those two together. Do you know what, garnet and Labradorite? I wouldn't normally think about putting those two gemstones together, but do you know what, Debbie? I think that works.
That works, and I want to put gold with that.
Gold.
You know, bright gold.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be like very festive, but not in a really obvious way. You know, like quite Christmassy.
Nice. Yes. Without the elf's hat.
Well, without the sort of green and red, you know.
Yeah.
I like traditional, don't get me wrong, but that would be a nice little take on traditional.
Yes. She's right. She's right. It's the reason why she's a guest designer. She's right. So 2 strands here. Okay, Dion, right. This is going to be a deal. What are you thinking? Price point wise, what are you thinking? You know, Dion. $11.95, $9.95, $8.95, $7.95. Just do it, just do it. $6.95. Honestly, natural, genuine gemstones. These gemstones are weeping over that price, Dion. These gems have taken, they've taken millions of years to form for you to take them to £6.95. I can feel the sadness from these gemstones. No, I can't. They're leaping for joy. They're happy because they're going to go to new homes. They don't have to stay in a cold, dark warehouse. I know. Do you know what? I often think about things like that. I'm terrible. I think about inanimate objects and they must be so sad. I hate leaving things in the tumble dryer overnight. I hate leaving socks in the tumble dryer overnight because I think the socks are going to... I'm such a saddo. Don't leave me in the tumble dryer. It's dark and it's cold. Please, no. Honestly, that's how these gemstones feel. Give a gemstone a good home. Please, don't send them back to the vault. Can you imagine them? Can you imagine them in the van on the way back to the vault? All them going, I tried to show my luster. I tried to show my colour. I did my best. And I don't want me. Can you imagine that? Not to give you the guilt trip or anything, but give a gem a good home. I'm going to get told off about that, aren't I? We're going to get a complaint, aren't we? Oh, bless them. Oh, they're gorgeous, aren't they? Wonderful. And I do agree with Debbie. It's festive, but without being too, you know, dressing up as Father Christmas kind of thing. It's kind of, it's just really lovely. What was that? Have I ever done improv? I'd love to do that, but if whose line is it anyway or whatever. I get quite nervous about things like that though, and I don't know. It'd be good fun though, wouldn't it? Anyway, £6.95. Well done. Text in. Text in. It's like cake. Cake does funny things to you, doesn't it? I've sent a message to Christy on her Facebook about shelf life and will let you know the answer. She's in Paris at the moment.
Ooh.
Very nice. Christy Christy Friesen is such a lovely lady. She's the lady who invented Swellegant. She's amazing. Sue from London. Stop, Carol. You're going to make me cry. Well, right. Sorry. Keely says a gemstone is for life, not just for Christmas. Oh, you're right, Keely. You're right. These poor gemstones. But honestly, they do take millions of years to form for us to take them down to £6.95. It's amazing, isn't it? It's great. Amazing. Well done, everyone. Here we go. Next. 7. Oh, it's that time of year again, isn't it? What's his name? Len Goodman, isn't it? Oh, dear me. That's my nut. Yeah, anyway. Doesn't Downton Abbey, that starts tonight, doesn't it, the new series? Ryan, you look thrilled by that. Downton Abbey, an X Factor. Do you watch all that stuff?
I like Downton Abbey and I like Strictly because I love the dancing. X Factor, I can't.
No,
can't cope with that. No.
Do you think I need to have watched the other series of Downton Abbey? Because I've never watched any of them. Do you think I need to watch the old series of Downton Abbey to be able to follow the new one?
No, and you just watch it for the clothes and the jewellery.
I know, yeah.
And it's just a visual feast. Yeah. No, I think you pretty much pick it up because they kind of change. I don't think you have to, but I would recommend it because it's brilliant.
Is it really?
I like it, and I don't watch a lot of telly, and I love that.
Apparently, have you heard this? George Clooney's meant to be in this series.
Oh no! Ooh.
I think I might be watching that. Right, so this is called Rose Dream. 2 strands of rose quartz, Aren't they just gorgeous? 3mm round rose quartz qualities here. Absolutely gorgeous. These are your seed beads. People go nuts over these here on Jewellery Maker. They're great for doing everything from sewing with, embroidering with, to make little beautiful beady beads out of. In fact, from speaking to guest designers and from having a think about it myself, seed beads are pretty much the most versatile size bead you can get on Jewellery Maker. I think some people are a little bit frightened about them because they're so because they are petite. In actual fact, they've got so many uses, haven't they, Debbie? They're wonderful.
Oh yeah, and you know, everyone works with crimp beads. You can't avoid them. And if you touched a crimp bead, you can work with a seed bead.
Absolutely.
I love these because I'm not somebody that does like the really intricate hundreds of millions of them, but I think that they're absolutely invaluable in designs because sometimes you need little centerpieces for flowers.
Definitely.
Sometimes you want to sew in and out of large gemstones a little fringe. Sometimes you just want a contrast in size, or you just want to frame a gemstone, and so that's what I tend to use these for.
Fantastic.
And if you get them in a gemstone that you've already got in different shapes and sizes, then it's brilliant.
Fantastic. Debbie touched a couple of seconds ago on how using these as a centerpieces in flowers would be a really effective way of using them. To go with these 2 strands of rose quartz, have a look at this. These are beautiful. Top drilled marquise shaped beads of gorgeous amethyst. They are delish, aren't they? Really, really pretty. Now, I'll be honest with you, seed beads, for a long time we couldn't bring them to you. Why? Was it because we couldn't find them? No. Were we offered them? Yes. Why didn't we bring them to you then? Because of the price of them. Seed beads are very expensive for us to be able to bring to you. If you can think about it, faceting and drilling a 10mm bead is a lot easier than faceting and drilling a gemstone which is 3mm in size like these are here. Everything has to be downsized, there's a lot more pressure involved, there's a lot more that can go wrong. So to be able to bring you gemstones like this, we really had to work very hard to be able to get these for you at a competitive price. The top drill drops you're going to be getting here, equally, not an easy thing to do when you're top drilling a gemstone. It isn't an easy thing to do. Having said that, the price point for this bundle is absolutely awesome. Have a look at your deal today for all 3 strands. Gorgeous. $12.95 for all 3 strands. Isn't that wonderful? Isn't that just awesome? Yeah, just incredible for all 3 strands of genuine gemstones here. And I would definitely use these together, 100%. Beautiful little flowers. Whether it's going to be for bridal pieces or prom pieces, go for it. I think they're absolutely gorgeous. Aren't they stunning? You can make some beautiful flowers out of these amethysts. You don't normally get top drilled marquee shapes in these kind of size. I like the fact they're not faceted as well. They're just really high polished, gorgeous quality. Aren't they just lovely? Really wonderful. And to book these with your fine findings, or even with some of the gemstones we've had today, such as your Rose de France amethyst loose gemstones, balancing act here. Yeah, gorgeous. Why not? Enjoy. Now, or with the pink sapphire. Loads of you came in to get the pink sapphire today. I think with the pink sapphire they'd look great. Right, next. Yeah, coming up in one opportunity's time is going to be this. Spessitite, it's all right. Gorgeous spessitite garnet. Oh, look at that. Totally natural. Amazing quality. This gorgeous strand's going to be coming your way in just a few seconds. Sorry, say that again, Dion. Yeah. Going to recap that. Lovely. So, we bought you a great early bird today. An early bird special. We did, Ben, yes. It was lovely, yes. Now, Ryan is on cameras. Ryan, do you know what prices went down to? He was busy doing things next door. That's exactly what I thought. These are big pearls, aren't they? They're big. Yeah. If I tell you, Ryan, these are between 12 by 10 to 19 by 14 millimeters in diameter. They're big, aren't they? Yeah? Yeah? He's looking at them.
Never seen anything.
He's never seen anything so big. Wow, there we go. Study. So, genuine freshwater cultured pearls. £7.95p, Ryan. I know.
Really?
I know. Would you like to come over to camera 1 and just do that face that you just did to the people at home? Look at this face. £7.95.
Really?
He looks quite disappointed actually. It's kind of disappointed me. I'm just disappointed. I know. $7.95. If you got these, by the way, wouldn't it be lovely to put something with these? Now, of course, we've got Specitite Garnet coming up, which these would look absolutely beautiful with, wouldn't they? Oh, see, I like those. I like those. I like those two together, yeah? Yeah, now they look good together. What about some more pearls? Oh! Nom, 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 nom. Oh yeah! I've got 25 of this early bird left. That is it. How about these bad boys? Genuine, freshwater, cultured pearls. Peacock in colour. Nuggety, nuggety, nuggeties. These are like the baby version of the big, fat early bird, aren't they? Aren't they just delicious? Look at the iridescence on those. Oh, gorgeous. This is exactly the kind of pearl that I love. Pearls that are irregular in size, pearls that are that aren't perfect rounds, pearls that are nuggety, and they're just natural, aren't they? They're beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. You can make the most wonderful pieces of jewellery using this incredible strand, couldn't you? I think another string to the bow is the fact that because these gemstones aren't perfect rounds, they're not perfectly smooth, because you get lots of bumps and creases in the gemstone, it adds to the charm, it adds to the reflective quality of each one of these pearls, doesn't it? So you get even more colour, even more life coming out of these. I have got loads and loads and loads of you coming through already on the web and the phone lines of these. Just to give you a bit of a heads up, we have a silver showcase coming up within the next hour, okay, which I know a lot of you, I certainly only ever set pearls with 925 sterling silver. So if you're looking at these pearls and thinking, do you know what? I need some silver to be able to set these pearls with. We've got a silver showcase coming up within the next hour. At the moment, I've got loads of you multi-buy. I've got loads of you coming through to get these. I'm really happy about this. Did you come in and get the early bird? If not, the early bird's at the bottom of the screen for $7.95. These strands, these genuine freshwater culture pearls, this strand here is going to be a great deal as well. Here's your deal today. Enjoy. £6.95. Love them. Love them, love them, love them. Love them, love them, love them. With the early bird special that we bought you earlier on. Boom. Boom! We've actually got less of this one available as well, just to let you know. We've got less quantity. Oh, did we got a nice big quantity? I thought we only had about 70 of these. No, we've got a really good quantity. Oh, fantastic. Get them. Get them, get them. People coming to get 2s, 3s and 4s of these strands. How do you feel about pearls, Debbie? Do you tend to set these just with silver findings, or do you set them with plated findings? How do you set them?
I do lots of weird and wonderful things with pearls because I really like them, and I think the benefit of pearls is, I think a lot of people a while ago thought that you just had to make very classic designs, but then as we got all the different shapes and people could start to afford them different shapes, I like to put them with wire designs to make sort of talks and quite organic, I suppose. I tend to do quite nature-inspired designs, so I tend to cluster them together. As I said earlier, I do prefer the shapes, but I often put the different organic shapes together with the rounds. I tend to use different ones all together, and I really like pearls, and I love these peacock ones. I think probably my favourite colour-wise. Yeah, they are absolutely gorgeous. And remember what Debbie was saying a little bit earlier on, if you want to pick out the different colours in the pearls, why not try putting them with, and if I put the pink sapphire that we bought you earlier on, can you see all of a sudden how that seems to actually bring out the turquoises in the pearls? Isn't that unusual? Gosh, that is strange, isn't it? It's lovely how it does that. It's lovely.
Isn't it lovely? So if you put it with a really strongly coloured gemstone, you might find the pearls, you might find different colours of the pearls being picked out. Isn't that gorgeous? Isn't that wonderful? Try it out. Have a play. Oh, definitely more blues coming out of that now. Isn't that gorgeous? Purples. Lovely, lovely genuine gemstones, these ones. So if you do want to put these with really strongly coloured gemstones, then go for it, because you might find different colours leaping out of the pearls, just because, you know, you will find that happen when you put these kind of two qualities together. You don't need me to tell you, there is a queue on the phone lines at the moment. It is a free phone number from a BT landline, so just be really, really patient. We will get to your call. If you want to add anything else onto your order that we've already bought you today, then please do. But if you do want to get the early bird, I'm not entirely sure if we've got any of the early bird left, but if you do, we're just going to have a check to see if we've got any of the early bird left. The early bird sold out now. If you came to get the early bird, you've got to get these. I mean, look at them together. It's like they're born to be together. Like the mummy and the baby. Isn't it? Oh no, I can't go down the guilt trip one again. Please don't separate these two strands. They want to be together. No, that is awful. I feel really bad for doing that. I'm definitely going to get told off about that. Caroline from the Channel Island, who, incidentally, Caroline's coming to get... I did see your name a minute ago. I think it's gone off the screen. I understand you, Carol. I hate leaving my adult children's teddies and baby clothes in the loft. Yeah, and so sorry when I have to put them up there. Do you know, yeah, it's awful, isn't it? Teddy bears. It's awful, isn't it? But it's not as weird as me. I just do not like leaving socks in the... I don't like leaving socks in the tumble dryer overnight. Just because I think that they'll... My mum's given me that weird thing. Honestly, she has. If I do a load of washing and there's some odd socks, she says, "Oh look, this one hasn't got a friend." And then she puts all the odd socks in a plastic bag and then waits till she finds the other one. It's awful. "Oh look, this one hasn't got a friend." It's terrible. Ben, your mum did that as well. It's awful. She's given me this guilt thing about socks. It's a pair of socks at the end of the day, for goodness sake. Oh, there's nothing worse than seeing an abandoned baby's glove on the pavement on a cold day. And they put them on the railings. A lot of people put them on railings, don't they? Oh, it's so sad. Or a baby's dummy or a hat. So sad, isn't it? Right, Kim from Bedfordshire. "Carol, I cannot eat cake. So could I have a close-up?" Yes! Not of me eating the cake, that's disgusting, but you can have a close-up of the cake. Cake! Cake, 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 mine, my cake. It's very good. It's very good. My teeth aren't aching yet though. We've got a text from Ryan. Oh, I love it. "Lisa, Ryan, just tuned in. Very sorry, that's all right. To have to say the lad is far too good looking to be behind the camera." Lisa. Oh, where is Ryan?
I think he's gone on his break.
Has he gone on his break? Did we give Ryan breaks? I don't think we gave Ryan breaks. Did we give Ryan break?
Hold on.
Oh, we just tapped on the window. Is he coming through? Shh. And he's about to come through. He's about to come through. About to come through. Lisa, this is just for you. Dragging him off his break. Hi.
I'm very busy.
He's very busy.
What?
Come here. Just tuned in, very sorry. Have to say that lad is far too good looking to be behind the camera.
Stop it.
I love it. Gave you a smouldering look then as he left. Did we make you blush, Ryan? I love that. Stop it, stop it. 6.95 everyone, well done. Oh my word, still got loads of you coming through for this. I'm so sorry, there is a queue on the phones at the minute. Please, if you do want to multi-buy, there's still genuine chances left. Absolutely gorgeous. Oh, goodness, it's just one amazingness after another today. Amazingly amazingness. Spessartite garnet, oh my word. Garnet comes in all varieties, all sorts of shapes and sizes, all sorts of colours. It's totally natural, and I forget that sometimes. I totally forget that sometimes, because sometimes I pick up a strand of garnet, I think, oh, it's so beautiful, it's so gorgeous. And then I remember 5 minutes later, actually, it's totally natural. It's amazing, this gemstone, absolutely gorgeous. Mentioned in the Bible, it is a genuine gemstone that has been around for many hundreds and thousands of years. What you're looking at here is one of the most golden varieties of this gemstone, arguably one of the rarest varieties of this gemstone. There are varieties of spessartite garnet that are right up there with demantoid garnet, even Tsavorite garnet, Tunduru colour change garnet. You know, it can be right up there. I love it. It's got a really beautiful sunny tone to this, hasn't it? Absolutely wonderful. It reminds me a lot actually of Madeira citrine. Madeira citrine being one of the rarest, if not the rarest variety of citrine. I just love it. The notes which come with this gemstone are notes like colours are like imagining a sunset over a desert. It's often described as tangerine or mandarin garnet. And the great thing about spessartite garnet, which is quite different actually, because not all garnets give you this, is it has the most amazing amount of brilliance. And brilliance is basically light that is being displayed to you from inside the gemstone. Luster is light which is reflected from the outside of the gemstone, so from the flat facets on the outside. When you get a gemstone which has got great clarity and great diaphanity, the light can go into the gemstone, bounce around inside, come back out. That is brilliance that you see. Diamonds have got great brilliance, sapphires, gem quality sapphires have got great brilliance. Spessartite garnet have got some of the best amounts of brilliance in any examples of garnet. That is such a hot gemstone, isn't it? Beautiful. Now, this strand of spessartite garnet, has it got that colour? Yeah. Has it got that clarity? Yeah. Has it got the brilliance? Yeah. The faceting? Yeah, it's all been applied by hand. The drilling? Yep, all applied by hand. What's the catch? There's no catch. A totally natural variety of garnet. Totally natural, totally untreated. And this is your price point for this exceptional example of this gemstone. Have a look at your deal today. I love this gem, absolutely love it. £34, 95p for, as far as garnet goes, it's right up there. It's right up there. And look at how sparkly it is. Now, Debbie, with garnet, a lot of people are only really familiar with red garnet, aren't they?
Yeah.
This is very different. This is orange, it's gold, it's so many different things, and it's so bright and brilliant. Can you see the sparkle from where you are?
Oh yeah, I can.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
It's like it's sort of glistening sunset. It's very.
Yeah.
I really like the colours of this. I've got a ring in this stone. And I saw on our sister channel, Steve was talking about it one day, and he kind of was saying the story, and it was, you know, I love my gemstones and all the stories about them. And I think sometimes when you do just think of gemstones one colour, then it introduces you to a, and then when you educate yourself, you can educate the people that you're giving or selling the jewellery to, can't you?
Definitely, definitely. I think if you're into making birthstone jewellery as well, garnet is the birthstone of January, and you want to be able to make that beautiful birthstone jewellery, but you want a different variety of garnet to work with. This is a great alternative. It really, really is, because quite a lot of red garnet, not from JewelleryMaker of course, or from the Genuine Gemstone Company, but quite a lot of garnet that you can get elsewhere can be quite inky and quite dark. This is totally the opposite. It's like a burning ember. It's absolutely beautiful, isn't it? Gorgeous quality, absolutely beautiful. Well done, stunning. When's our silver showcase coming up? Oh, so the 12 o'clock hour we've got a silver showcase coming up. Oh, I was hoping you were going to say that. Now, we had a lot of interest in the pink amethyst that we bought you. In fact, I'll show you those very quickly. These pink amethysts that we bought you a little bit earlier on were are heart-shaped, star-faceted pink amethyst. And what I mean by that is, hang on, I'll just pop that there. There we go. Expertly faceted, with that star in the middle. It's absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Rose de France amethyst with that star in the centre. The most perfect display of quality. Gorgeous, isn't it? You are going to be getting another deal very, very similar now for green amethyst. Now, I quite often talk to you about green amethyst and liken it to a very famous diamond called the Dresden diamond, which is one of the world's largest green diamonds that's faceted. It is an extraordinarily beautiful genuine gemstone. Sorry, these boxes are really quite difficult to get undone unless you've got a pair of tweezers to use. There we go. Green amethyst is one of my all-time favourite green gemstones. The faceting that has been applied to these green amethysts is nothing short of a miracle. It's absolutely unbelievable. Now take a look at this. Take a look at this. Isn't that one of the most beautiful faceted green amethysts you have ever seen? Every angle you look at this gemstone from, every angle you look at this gemstone, it just beckons you in, doesn't it? It's absolutely beautiful. And this is exactly what should be happening with a gemstone that has been faceted with this amount of precision. Every angle, even the back of the gemstone, should look inviting. I cannot remember the last time I saw a green amethyst which was faceted so beautifully. Now, we've got 3 of these gemstones as part of this pack. Again, they don't have any drill holes through them, which I think is a massive bonus if you are considering setting these gemstones. Into a prong set ring. You've got something here which is the top of its game, the top of its tree. You've got something here which is beyond. Oh, look at that. I mean, that is the kind of quality I would expect to see in a Larique piece of jewellery. The Larique being our most prestigious collection here at the Genuine Gemstone Company. Because you haven't simply got a round, brilliant cut gemstone. If you had a round, brilliant cut gemstone, it would be round, like this is here, as in a round top. But then it would have a different shape facet on top. You've actually got a square facet on top, followed by lots of concave faceting. And by that I mean the pavilion, the slanty bits of the gemstone are also faceted as well. What does that mean? Well, it gives you that kind of shattered vanishing point inside the gemstone. It's absolutely out of this world. It's beautiful, isn't it? Now, we've given you 3 as part of this pack, which I think is wonderful because obviously it gives you the opportunity to make a pair of earrings and a pendant if you want to, or 3 rings. Is it the right kind of size for a ring? Do you know what? It's absolutely perfect for a ring. Let me just pop one there. People quite often buy loose gemstones to set into engagement rings. People could pay hundreds, thousands of pounds for loose genuine gemstones to set into an engagement ring. This hand-faceted genuine gemstone here, each one of these gemstones has been hand-faceted. Each one is totally identical. If each one of these gemstones was on its own, what kind of price point would you be prepared to pay for each one of these gemstones on its own? Considering it's hand-faceted, considering it's pretty much custom cut, what kind of price point would you expect to pay just for the gemstones on their own? Maybe 30, 40 pounds each? Maybe a little bit lower, maybe 20 pounds each. If I tell you today, each one of these gemstones is going to be less than 15 pounds each, how would you feel? Today, all 3 gemstones, take a look. Under 35 pounds for all 3 gemstones. I can hand on heart say, if you were to make just one of these into a ring, that would be money back and more if you made that into a ring. If I made that into a ring with and I prong set it with wire, I would not be happy to sell that piece of jewellery for less than 50 pounds. I would have, you know, you are talking about the creme de la creme, the collectible end of the scale. We're talking about the really high-end quality hand faceting quality that a lot of people will pay hundreds and thousands of pounds for. Debbie, what are your take on these on these green amethysts here?
They're just absolutely stunning.
They are, aren't they?
I think if you use these in your designs, you up your credibility as a serious jewellery maker,
Definitely.
don't you? As an artisan, as an artist, as someone who can put their work in a gallery and, you know, and say that, you know, I did this. I think it's something really special. Again, I think I'd use it for a very special piece or as a present for somebody.
Yeah. I totally agree. It would have to be something very, very special. And you wouldn't be able to help but make an heirloom of the future with something like this. It's absolutely out of it. Look at that, fascinating. Absolutely gorgeous, stunning. I'm so pleased I've been able to bring you those today. Really, really pleased I've been able to bring you those. I'm just amazed. And if you do want to come in and get any of the other gemstones, we've bought you the we bought you the pink amethyst. We might have a chance to recap that between now and the end of the show. Then please do, because they are very, very special gemstones here. Very, very special gems. Right, third and final kit. Now, can I just clarify, how many of this kit do we have? Yeah, we've got a nice big quantity of this kit. By nice big quantity, I mean we've got 200 of this kit. It's going to sell out. Why? Lots of different reasons. The main reason is it's got one of the most popular gemstones we have ever bought you in it. I don't think I've ever seen this gemstone in a kit before. Every single time we bought you this gemstone over the last 6 months to a year, it's gone. The only chances I've ever bought you for this gemstone have been low quantity, low stock strands that we've maybe had 20, 30 or 50 of. This kit is one of the first kits, if not the only kit I've ever bought you that features amber. This is an astonishing kit, isn't it, Debbie?
How spoilt was I this time? Just beautiful, classic, the colours, and just to be able to get your hands on something so rare and work with it. And,
wow.
Yeah, just
we'll come to the amber in a minute. I want to show you the other gemstones first of all that come in this kit. Apatite nuggets. Look at these, they're so sweet. I love the depth of colour in these apatite nuggets. They're really, really deep. Really, really deep quality coming through. These apatites, like a deep, deep turquoise, almost like a petrol blue that you get going through here. Very, very deep, very, very dark. Look great with any kind of findings, whether it's silver, gold, rose gold. They look absolutely wonderful. Your next strand is it Amazonite? Blimey, that's very blue Amazonite, isn't it? I normally put Amazonite down as more of a greeny coloured gemstone. This is a real peppermint blue. Isn't that gorgeous? An absolutely beautiful strand of Amazonite there, just gorgeous. Those two blues go together really beautifully, don't they? Really, really well. You've got your strand of amber here. Amber feels different to any other gemstone. It looks different to any other gemstone. First of all, it's very, very light. It's so light, in fact, it floats on salt water. You used to be able to, and I don't think you can anymore really, you used to be able to find pieces of amber which was washed upon the beach on the east coast of the UK, which had come over from the Baltic Sea, from Scandinavia. It is the most amazing genuine gemstone. It's an organic gemstone rather than, it's an organic gem rather than a physical gemstone. What you are looking here what you are looking at here could be between 50 and 80 million years old. You are looking at fossilised tree resin. How incredible is this? It is one of the most desirable gems that we have on Jewellery Maker. Every single example is different. The reason why you get different clarities, different colours of amber could be anything to do with its composition, maybe different amounts of tree bark or vegetation. You are looking at something literally that's been frozen in time, literally a microcosm of life, 50, 60, 70, 80 million years old. It's just amazing. You might find you have bits of insect in your amber. You might find you have bits of vegetation in there. It really is the most fascinating, genuine gem. I love it. I absolutely love it. Now, you've got your threading pack with this kit, with monofilament beading thread and elastic, and you've also got your findings pack with 118 yellow gold plated copper findings. You've got your metre of chain, there it is. This, oh wow, I haven't seen this one before. Your awesome T-bar, rectangular T-bar clasp. This is a new findings pack. I don't think I've seen this one before. Look at that, isn't that awesome? Look at that. I don't think I've seen these ones. It's definitely one of our newer findings packs, isn't it? Where are the big head pins? Oh! Oh, I like these. Oh, wow, look at these. Debbie, what were these like to work with? They're gorgeous.
Gorgeous. I hadn't seen these before either, and it was just luxurious.
Oh,
it was very sort of, yeah, the whole thing made me feel like an Egyptian vibe, you know, Cleopatra,
definitely.
Very royal, and the lovely warm colour gold just went beautifully with the gemstones.
These are wonderful finds. I love these. Here we go. I'm going to pop those down there. What else have we got in here? Oh wow, look at these. Oh, these are nice. There's your S-clasp there with your extended chain. Oh, these are lovely, lovely findings. Saucer spacer beads as well. Let's get those out. Let's get some of those out. I haven't got time to get them all. Aren't they gorgeous? Lovely spacer beads. Oh, I'm loving all these. This is absolutely gorgeous. Oh, look at this one. A twisted T-bar clasp as well. Gorgeous. So I haven't seen this finest pack before, so please do excuse me if you've seen it before, then apologies. I've never seen this before. I absolutely love it. Now, amber jewellery on the whole can be very, very considered, can't it?
Oh, crumbs, yeah. I mean, that some jewellers have a whole jewellers just dedicated to amber jewellery.
Absolutely,
don't they?
yeah. Yeah, there are jewellers out there, as Debbie says, who all they sell is amber jewellery. It has got the most amazing myth and legend behind it. There is a huge following for this incredible gem. This bracelet on its own, if this was being sold in a boutique, if I saw a price tag on that of, oh, I don't know, £80, I wouldn't be surprised at all. There's a lot of amber in that piece, a lot of amber, a lot of quality. You know that every single piece there, every single piece of amber in that bracelet is totally unique. Totally unique. This gemstone isn't about being uniform. It's not about being a uniform size, a uniform shape. It's all about being unique. Now, I love those earrings, Debbie.
I just couldn't.
So sweet.
I couldn't separate the amber. You know, like you were saying earlier. I just thought, wow, I'm going to make a pair of amber earrings. I'm going to make an amber bracelet.
You want to keep them together almost, don't you?
And I did cherry pick a couple of the stones and put it in the other pieces, but I basically kept the amber together because I wanted an amber bracelet, amber earring.
To have the privilege of working with this gemstone, you don't want to do it a disservice. You want to use it all together, don't you? You want to get the very most out of it, because it is a privilege to be able to work with amber. It really is. It's the first time I think I've ever bought you this gemstone in a kit. I certainly can't remember ever bringing you this gemstone other than kind of, oh goodness me, a limited quantity strands. I know we have in the past, but I bought you a handful of strands, and I remember amber's one of the first gemstones I ever came into contact with. My mum owns a pair of gorgeous amber earrings. Even before I knew what the gem was, I was captivated by looking into the gem, looking at the depth of it, the things floating inside the gemstone, frozen in time. It's a magical gem. To have amber in a kit, amazing. The price for this entire kit is astonishing. I've got a lot of people who are actually multi-buying this kit. I think there are a couple of reasons for that. The price of this kit, considering you've got amber, and of course amazonite, and of course apatite, is so low that it's pretty much a bundle price, considering you've got these three incredible genuine gemstones. And also, you just can't get enough of amber, so you may as well come in and get two of these kits. $24.95 for this entire kit. Now, I want that. I want that. Do you know what, my daughter wears an amber anklet, which it's meant to help with teething.
Yeah, I've heard that.
And my nephew wears an amber necklace meant to help with teething. Yeah, it looks quite cool as well. Yeah, she can't be trusted with a bracelet, unfortunately. She would just eat it. But an anklet, she's, yeah. But it is the most amazing gemstone. It's meant to have huge amounts of powers. I mean, it's only myth and legend at the end of the day. But I think it's fascinating. Whenever we bring you amber, it flies out the door. It's wonderful. Technique, Debbie.
Well, There's just so much you could do with this.
I know.
As I say, I decided to keep the amber together, apart from probably 10 of the lighter stones that I took out. It said Egyptian to me. I thought that the bright gold findings went beautifully with all of the gemstones, especially the amber.
They absolutely do.
So again, I tried to make a feature of the findings to complement the colours, and I really didn't have to do anything too difficult. It's just linking, stringing, that's all it is. And you know, I've only used what's in the kit, so I've got really quite a lot of jewellery when you look. And I just love the idea of having a sort of double-stranded little charm bracelet with amber and matching earrings, and it was very easy, this kit, to work with. It was incredibly easy to just come up with ideas. Because
are these new earrings? Sorry, Debbie, are these new earring findings?
They are.
Look at
yeah,
those.
Look, they're really good.
Oh, I like those.
Aren't they good?
They look like they're handmade out of what? It looks like you've made them out of wire.
Yeah. No, I can't. They're like that. They come in. So again, we're like with the findings. They're quite different. I hadn't seen these ones before.
They are, yes. They are really different. I love these new findings. They're beautiful. Right, fantastic. Yes, please. Let's see a gorgeous pair of...
Let's do some dangly earrings.
Danglies.
Dangly earrings. I always say this, but you know, especially if you're just starting out on your journey of jewellery making, earrings are a fabulous thing. You get instant gratification because you get something to wear immediately, and it's great for practicing your loops and your techniques. So again, I've only used 2, 4, 6 gemstones per earring. So 12 gemstones, and you get some quite statement earrings. So I'll just show you how to do those.
Gorgeous.
So I've taken one of these really lovely head pins. It's a bit like a little flower, really.
It is, isn't it? It's gorgeous.
So it's quite nice to make a feature.
Cute.
And you also get these really cool spacer beads, and I'm a big fan of spacer beads. I think they can really make a design. So just pop one of those onto your pin, and then a contrasting colour. So I put a nice kind of blue colour onto there. And that was going to be my bottom drop, so I just put that aside. Now, you don't get eye pins in this kit, but that really doesn't matter because you can make your own eye pins. Just let me grab my cutters. So just cut off the end of the little ball. Don't throw anything away because you could always use that later in another project.
Definitely.
And then just make a little loop at the end so that you can connect for both ends. So into your round nose pliers, turn away from you and make a little loop like so, so that now you can connect that to your bottom dangle when you're ready. And then all I did was I put a couple of chips on, and it's up to you how dangly you want them. I put 2 of the little chips on, a contrasting sort of round stone in the middle, so you're mixing colour and texture again, but it's really what's pleasing to the eye, and 2 on the top. Often with earrings, it depends on what you can actually get onto your pin, how long your pin is. The good thing about our kits is some of our pins are really long, so you can get loads on there, can't you?
Yeah, absolutely.
And then once I'm at the top, I'm going to just turn a right angle just at the top of my last gemstone, and I want about 1 centimetre. If you want to be very exact, if you're a beginner or you're new to this, by all means measure it. I usually do it by eye, and just trim off. If you press your pin into your mat, it doesn't go flying into your eye or across the room.
Ah, good tip.
Little tip there. And then I'm just going to make another loop. So what I've done by taking the ends off is made this into a connector. And then I'm just going to take now my bottom little dangle, and I'm going to wrap loop this. If you can wrap loop, it's always great because it really adds to the security.
Yeah, definitely.
Pop in, take your pin over the top. Now remember to connect it to what you're going to connect it to before you wrap it. I've been known to do that many times, getting excited. And then holding on, either with your pliers or your fingers, grab onto your pin and just wrap it round. It also adds another little bit of metal to show. So if you know, you've got a bit of gold at the top there as well, so that really, again, it added to that Egyptian feel for this design. I'm going to snip off. So that's sort of my main dangle. I quite like earrings that move.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, when you move, you get the quality of the gemstone, don't you?
Yes.
So then all that you have to do is add it to your earring finding. So you can add it to these lovely, unusual ones if you want. You can, by just opening your loop like a door, and then pop it on. and then close the door. The reason we don't uncurl the loop is because that weakens the metal, and it's really difficult to get sort of the loop shape back again once you've uncurled it. And then you've got earrings. So,
isn't that gorgeous?
I mean, they were very quick and easy to make. You're practicing your loops if you're a beginner, and you've got something instantly to show that you've made.
Yeah, absolutely. Gorgeous, gorgeous pair of earrings. We've got a text message in saying from Sandra, my grandfather, an amber necklace for teething. My granddaughter wears an amber necklace for teething. The lighter, the more the more it releases. Oh, love the show. And so, really, so different qualities of the amber. The lighter what? The lighter the amber,
the more it releases.
The better it. Oh, I didn't know that. The lighter the amber, the better it is for teething, apparently. But that's kind of like a fairly kind of well-known thing, isn't it? Teething necklaces and bracelets. Obviously, if you do make them for children, make sure they're safe, for goodness sake. But yeah, a gorgeous kit with amber in. It is absolutely extraordinary. I've got queues on the phone lines at the minute. We started off with 200 of this incredible kit. I've got less than 60 available. I've still got lots of you waiting there. Still got lots of you multi-buying, which I'm really, really pleased to see as well. It's honestly, I don't think I've ever bought you a kit with amber in. Your reaction to this kit is just so wonderful, and the jewellery is just gorgeous. Thank you so much, Debbie. That was lovely.
You're welcome.
Beautiful. Right, let's go and see you over the Wall of Fame. Here we go. Number 183, lovely colours here from Ruth, who's from Newcastle. Please find attached a photo of a very simple memory wire bracelet with amethyst and Russian Amazonite from JewelleryMaker that I made last night. I've been ill since the start of July and have decided to ease my way back into crafting again by going back to basics and using simple techniques. Good for you, Ruth. Now that I have more time on my hands, I've been spending hours at a time watching JewelleryMaker, getting loads of ideas and renewing my stash. So a win on the Wall of Fame would be very useful at the minute. Hint, hint. And that's from Ruth Connor. Oh, fantastic. And I hope you feel better soon, Ruth. And best of luck. Gorgeous.
I've got 185 here. And it says, hi all, this is my Wall of Fame for this week, a moonstone necklace with a wire-wrapped heart around the new moonstone drop I just received. And it's from Jeanette from Essex. Jeanette, that's really beautiful.
Yeah, that is really sweet.
That's really sweet. And you are 185, so good luck.
Gorgeous. Number 181. I love the photo.
Oh yeah.
Love the photo. Sent in by Julie, who's from Inverclyde. Hi all there. This is my entry for the Wall of Fame. They are macrame bracelets made all from JewelleryMaker products. I've incorporated different knots and gemstones which wraps around your wrist 5 times, and a Shambhala type bracelet with rainbow quartz. Thanks for all the bargains and the entertainment. Keep it up, guys. And that's from Julie. Julie, that's gorgeous. Thank you for that. Best of luck.
I've got 184.
Wow.
And it says, hello all, with lots of O's. Trust everyone is well. This is my Wall of Fame entry for this week. It's wire-wrapped earrings and pendant, made with 1 mil and 0.25 bronze wire and 3mm poppy jasper. The necklace I did a 4-weave plait using organza ribbon and suede cord, all purchased from JM. I think my wire wrapping is getting better and I was pleased with the result. I'm thinking about making a bangle to match this now. Good luck to everyone, and that's Lorraine. That is lovely.
Lovely.
Really lovely.
Awesome. And this amazing piece of wire work is number 182, sent in by Cara, who's from the Isle of Wight, who says, I made this piece a couple of weeks ago as a showcase piece for a shop that sells my jewellery for me. I watched the Bollywood masterclass online and I did my own twist to it. All items are from JewelleryMaker. Keep up the good work, guys. You always make me smile, especially Jenny and Deb. The two of you make me laugh all the time. And that's from Cara in the Isle of Wight. And that is absolutely amazing. That's so intricate, Cara.
Stunning.
Yeah, best of luck, love. Gorgeous. Fantastic. Coming up, we've got our silver showcase coming up. And what? Smoky quartz as well. Oh, on a sterling silver chain, of course. On the handmade 925 sterling silver chain. That's going to be coming up. Do not go anywhere.
The latest edition of the Lure Book is now available. This highly regarded gemstone encyclopedia features over 1,300 pages full of facts and knowledge. Discover the places, the people and the stories behind every gemstone. To get your hands on a copy, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655.
Do you need a helping hand to get started with JewelleryMaker? Are you stuck for ideas and need inspiration? Then visit our JewelleryMaker website, where you can find our video tutorials. Expand your knowledge and skills with these easy-to-follow jewellery making demonstrations. Whether you're a beginner, hobbyist or business owner, there's always something new to learn. It couldn't be easier. Simply click and learn some new jewellery making techniques.
Join resident designer Sheila for our Bridal Headwear for Beginners DVD. Sheila will guide you through an array of beautiful bridal designs, including a pearl tiara, the star hair cone, a twisted spiral tiara, and much more. This DVD is packed full of inspiration and helpful hints and tips. To get your hands on a copy, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655.
When shopping with JewelleryMaker, you can add as many items to your order in one day and only pay one postage and packaging charge. We have 2 delivery options. Standard delivery at just £2.95 and you'll receive your parcel within 4 to 6 days. Or opt for our premium delivery at just £4.95 and you'll receive your parcel within 3 to 4 days. Happy shopping with JewelleryMaker. Did you know you can purchase incredible jewellery featuring genuine gemstones on our sister channel Gems? Come along and see what treasures you can find.
JewelleryMaker offers an extensive range of creative workshops for all levels, from beginners right through to advanced. Each workshop is run by our approachable tutors who are all friendly, knowledgeable and are specialists in their field of expertise. Our popular courses are tailor-made to suit your needs and to help you get started with a new hobby or to advance your skills onto the next level. We keep the class sizes small to ensure you get plenty of one-to-one attention, so book early to avoid disappointment. For more information, contact our call centre or visit our website. JewelleryMaker course gift vouchers are now available. You can choose from a bronze, silver or gold voucher. Each voucher is worth a different amount that entitles you to put towards a course of your choice. For more information, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655. JewelleryMaker have an extensive range of DVDs for all abilities. Each of our mediums has an introductory DVD to help you get started. If you're already an experienced jewellery maker, we have a collection of projects and more advanced DVDs to take your designs to the next level. We are always filming new DVDs with our specialist guest designers, so visit our website for more information.
Wow, 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 wow. I feel like I have the best guest designer in today to talk to about this next incredible piece. 925 sterling silver chain. Chain that you buy on the high street, chain that you buy even from us here at the Genuine Gemstone Company. It is all pretty much all machine made unless otherwise stated. The reason for that is you get a beautiful regular link, you get a uniform quality, and it's a lot less labour intensive than making your own chain and getting a handmade 925 sterling silver chain. Debbie, you come from a kind of a silversmithing background, don't you?
Yep.
And you must have made 925 sterling silver chain in the past. Do you find it a real faff?
Oh, yes.
Do you? Why?
Yes. Well, because it is.
Takes forever, doesn't it?
It takes forever. When you think that the chain starts out as wire, And then you've got to make your links, and quite often with chain, you know, the chain links aren't just round like jump rings, you know, you're making, and then you've got to solder them, and then you get fire stain on the metal, so then you have to pickle it and get the fire stain off, then you've got to polish it. It's a faff. Yeah. Big faff.
To make your own 925 sterling silver chain with the kind of wire that we've got here, which looks like it's 0.25mm gauge wire, you can do it. You've got to think about the amount of waste that's going to happen every single time you make a wrap link, because you will need to make a wrap link if you use, if you make chain of this kind of quality, because if you just make an open link on either end of the gemstone, then any bit of strain that there is on the chain's just going to come apart. So it needs to be a wrap link. There's always going to be that bit of wastage, that bit of offcut, and it's 95 sterling silver at the end of the day. So we decided a few years ago to take all of that waste, all of that time and effort away from you and put it on ourselves. This is handmade chain. The first time that we bought this to you was a good few years ago, and I think we bought you lengths of about that, so round about between 8 and 10 inches in length, which is absolutely fantastic, okay? And those on their own were about $19.95 each, depending on the gemstones, there or thereabouts, so just under £20. We then couldn't get them in stock for a long time. When we did get them back in stock, they came back and they were about this length again, and a similar kind of price, but maybe a little bit less. Then all of a sudden, we were able to bring you this kind of length of chain. This is a metre of handmade 925 sterling silver chain with smoky quartz. You speak to any one of our guest designers here at JewelleryMaker and ask them about smoky quartz. Ask them where smoky quartz sits in their top 10 favourite gemstones. Almost all of our guest designers have this gemstone in their top 5 or their top 10 gemstones. It suits anyone. It suits any gemstone that you want to put it with, whether it's the peacock pearls we bought you earlier on today, whether it's the polar opposite, whether it's the beautiful pink sapphire that we bought you earlier on as well, whether it's a spessartite garnet, which it looks absolutely beautiful with. It suits absolutely any genuine gemstone, any kind of look that you're trying to achieve. The main thing with this is all we wanted to do was cut down on that time, that effort that it's going to take you to make a chain like this, and also I'm cutting down on the wastage as well when you come to make a chain like this. The price point for these chains, I will never understand. I will never understand the price points on these chains, because from where I'm sitting and from speaking to many guest designers, and we'll see what Debbie thinks in a moment actually, it could take you round about 40 to 60 seconds to make each one of these links. Collectively in this chain, that is hours and 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 hours of work. Yet we are still able to bring you a metre of precious metal 925 sterling silver handmade chain with smoky quartz, and we're still able to do it for price points like this. I will never understand that price point. I will never understand that price point there. Just is not, for me, a true representation of the quality, the time, the effort that's been poured into this. But do you know what? I just make it yours. It's wonderful. How long do you think it would take you to make a chain like this, Debbie?
You know what's different about these? They're delicate. Very, very delicate, and almost with that designer feel. So if you were doing it even with a large gemstone and a thicker gauge wire, it would still be fiddly. But when you have to make with this gauge of wire, it has to be perfect. You can't have little ends sticking out that are going to catch on your clothes, or you know. So you have got to cut really close, which means you've got to have the right pair of pliers to do it. You've got to make sure when you've finished all of that you go round and you push in all the corners. You go round again with your fingers to product test that you've got no ends. It takes a really, really long time. Also quite straining on the eyesight. So you know, you have to really concentrate. To me, the quality, I mean, I've got a couple of these in different colours that I wear personally. The quality of this, when you look closely at the wrap loops, they're so neat.
Well, Debbie, you know, we're sitting here, we're saying $19.95 for us is a silly price point for this, considering how long it takes to make. I can't believe, are we doing it with this? Are you serious? Welcome to our sterling silver showcase. $19.95 is not your price. I can't believe we're about to do this. £14.95p. We have just taken a whole £5 off that price. I have never seen a metre length gemstone 95 sterling silver handmade chain for this price point. And do you know what? I tell you what else I've never seen. When we first started getting these chains in stock all those years ago, the thought of taking even that amount of chain down to £14.95 would have been unthinkable. We have taken approximately a metre of gemstone handmade 95 sterling silver chain down to £14.95. That is ridiculous. I've got people from all over the country getting involved. Oh my word. Have you seen these made into slave bracelets?
Yeah.
They look beautiful, don't they?
Because they're delicate and all of the gemstones are tiny and they reflect the light, and then you've got this gorgeous work in between with the wire. Definitely. And it's the delicate feel of it that makes it so beautiful, I think.
Yeah, but I think it's delicate without being flimsy, without being poor quality.
It's designer delicate.
It's exactly what it is.
Do you know when you get that delicate feel when you look in the designer windows and it's delicate, you know, and people layer it, you know, those ladies.
Yes. I know exactly what you mean.
You know the ladies I mean.
Yeah, it's got that designer feel to it, that delicate, sumptuous feel. Look at that. And Ollie's, who's directing at the moment, said, you know, he's looking at this wrapped around my wrist, just simply like that, and you know, that's £40–50 easily. If you were to sell that handmade chain at a craft fair, in a boutique, it's beautiful, isn't it? Love it. Absolutely gorgeous. Love it, love it, love it. Oh, you are absolutely loving this. At £14.95p, I can't think of a single jewellery maker out there who wouldn't love this. Isn't that wonderful? And please don't forget, it is handmade. And please don't forget, it is 925 sterling silver you're getting here with genuine, natural, smoky quartz. It's beautiful. 30 opportunities available. And do you know what? You know, we quite often say all you need to do is put a clasp on this and then that's it. You don't even have to do that with a length like this. You could just literally wrap it around your neck a couple of times. I'll just do that and that. Go around my hair. Hang on. And just, you know, there is your simple, elegant strand of smoky quartz just on a chain. Isn't that lovely? Beautiful quality. Isn't that gorgeous? That does not look like a £15 necklace, does it? No way, Jose. Well done, everyone. Gorgeous. So, silver showcase. Oh, my word. I tell you what, with Dion, she's not kidding with these prices. Right, which one are we doing now? Yeah, tres. Numero tres. Okay, we've only got a small amount of these. It is very, very, very limited edition. These are 95 sterling silver earring findings. You speak to anybody who is allergic to any kind of base metal and you ask them, what's the most important finding for you to have in a piece of jewellery that's made out of sterling silver? And they'll say, earring finding. Why? Because earring findings go through your ear. Yeah, they go through your ear. So, more than any other finding, earring findings. Okay, here you're going to be getting 20 pieces, 10 pairs of your 95 sterling silver shepherd's hook earring findings. We've hardly got any of these. Believe you and I, if there were 1,000 in stock, 1,000 would sell. Unfortunately, we don't have anything near 1,000. Here's your price point. We've got to bring the price on. I've got so many of you there. Whoa! Ooh! £6.95. First come, first serve. It really is going to be going that quickly. First come, first serve as part of this deal. Honestly, with deals like this, with deals as good as this, as fantastic, as unbelievable as this, it's first come, first serve. There's a little 95 stamp there, just if anyone who's interested, anyone who cares. Oh, Ollie. Saying, yes, he was hoping there'd be a stamp on there. All right, I can tell when you're taking the mickey, you know. I can tell when you're taking the mickey. It's gone. It's gone. Fastest cake in the world. It's gone. Yes. Findings, yeah. Got them here, got them here, got them here. Okay. Rose gold plated 925 sterling silver findings pack. Okay, this one's, oh, this is our newest one. Ooh. Ooh. Rose gold plated 925 sterling silver findings pack. You are going to be getting an 8-inch length of 925 sterling silver chain, which has been plated with rose gold. Oh, mama. Beautiful, isn't it? Absolutely gorgeous. Okay, you're also going to be getting these awesome earring findings. You're getting 2 pairs of these earring findings. Look at that. Little loop, little tapered front to them. They're really contemporary, really, really beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. You're also going to be getting some beautiful head pins. Okay, you're also going to be getting crimp bead covers. Oh, look at the size of this. Hang on, let me get that. Look at that lobster claw clasp. Come on, come here. Lobster claw clasp, fantastic. You don't normally see this findings pack on its own. This is the first time this findings pack has been brought to you on its own. Absolutely amazing. Okay, so let's have a little think about this. How much would you pay in a store for a rose gold plated 925 sterling silver chain bracelet? No charms, just a chain bracelet. You can get them. How much would you pay for that? With a lobster claw clasp on it? Would it be, oh, I don't know, how much would I pay? How much would I pay? Maybe with a little charm on it. Oh, goodness me, it would have to be 40, 50 pounds maybe. It's precious metal. Precious metal at the end of the day. It's something I would wear absolutely every single day. Every single day. If you're going to be making pieces for christenings or confirmations, something really, really special. Hanging a little gemstone charm from this maybe. Putting a little lobster claw clasp on it. That's the kind of price you could sell it for, isn't it? Now, you've got head pins. You've got your head pins. You've got your beautiful earring findings. You've got your crimp beads. You've got your crimp bead covers. You've got your bolt ring clasp. You've got your lobster claw clasps here. You've got your little jump rings as well. Okay? Just for the bracelet on its own. Now, if this was a chain bracelet with a bolt ring clasp or a lobster claw clasp, Debbie, what kind of price points would you expect to pay?
They're really expensive.
Can be.
When you go into the jewellers and you look at just the basic chain, I'm blown away. They're 35, 40 pounds plus. Just
with no gemstones on?
No, just for like a chain, and it might have sort of a toggle clasp, you know, sort of a slightly bigger.
Yeah.
But I was quite surprised when I looked around at what they do charge in the jewellers.
At the end of the day, you know, let's not forget it's precious metal, so it is just that. It is precious, but at the end of the day, if you know about JewelleryMaker, and if you come to JewelleryMaker and you get all your findings from JewelleryMaker, you can make pieces of jewellery with precious metal findings like this, and you can make them for a fraction of the price. I need to let you know, the web has gone nuts over this. I've got people coming through on the phone lines. You've got to be in it. So honestly, it's going to be fastest fingers first. It really, really is, because this is going to go. Here's your deal today for this incredible 45-piece findings pack. £14.95. It really is the first time we have ever bought you this findings pack on its own. This is rose gold plated, 925 sterling silver, and you can feel the fact that it's precious metal. They have a certain feel, don't they, precious metal findings?
They do. They're very easy to work with. I tend to find that you can manipulate them very easily, a little bit softer, because then, of course, as I said before, work with them, they work hard. And, they just have that look, don't they? That look of elegance.
Yeah, they feel very smooth. As Debbie says, they feel very soft. They're very, very easy to work with. There may be certain genuine gemstones that you only want to use with your precious metal findings like this, and these are precious metal, rose gold plated, 925 sterling silver. Absolutely love that chain. It's so delicate. It's so fluid. Sarah from Cheshire, rose gold is timeless and elegant. Great for all ages. Yeah, do you know something? Shamelessly, before I started presenting for the Genuine Gemstone Company, which is what, almost 8 years ago, I wasn't. I'm going to sound like a real dunce now. I wasn't actually aware of rose gold. I thought it was just silver, white gold, and yellow gold. I wasn't even aware there was such a thing as rose gold. It wasn't until I started working for the Genuine Gemstone Company I found rose gold, and I thought, do you know what, that is the perfect balance for me. Sometimes silver can be a bit too bright on my skin. I don't tend to wear yellow gold. It doesn't seem to work with my skin tone. Rose gold, I kid you not, rose gold seems to suit everyone, doesn't it?
It's had a real revival lately.
Absolutely.
A lot of the designers are using the rose gold and charging for it.
Yeah, absolutely. And what you're looking at here, what rose gold is basically white gold with a copper element added to it. It is massively fashionable at the moment. As Debbie says, a lot of the big designers whether they're jewellery manufacturers or watch manufacturers like, or even like Cartier, are using lots of rose gold in their designs. There's a real vintage flair at the moment with genuine gemstone jewellery design. With pearls, it looks amazing. With rose gold, with amethyst, with amber. Why not try it with some amber? Why not try it with the smoky quartz as well? With the pink sapphire. $14.95 for 45 rose gold plated 95 sterling silver findings. I think with the pink sapphire. Why not? Or with Ryan. There's a lot of Ryan fans today. Isn't that gorgeous? Love, love, love rose gold. It's my absolute favourite precious metal. Love it. Absolutely wonderful. And it suits any skin tone as well, which is just wonderful. Fantastic. Well done, everyone. Now, hang on. All right, all right, all right. What was that one? Number 4, here we go. Okay, so the same findings pack, this time in silver. Ooh, 95 sterling silver. Yum, 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 yum. It's kind of noise I was making earlier on when I was eating that cake. Or the noise my daughter makes when she eats garlic prawns. I found out Hattie, the 1-year-old, loves garlic prawns. Yeah. Mmm. No. Avocado. Oh, Ollie's saying that his daughter loves avocado. I'm worried that Hattie is going to turn into an avocado. She eats that much of it. I love avocado. Do you like avocado? Yeah. It's gorgeous. Yeah, it's gorgeous, isn't it? Beautiful. Right, so same findings pack, this time in 95 sterling silver. Okay, I love these earring findings, don't you, Debbie?
There's something a bit different. I had them in a kit a little while ago. That's the first time I'd seen them. And yeah, and they're also really good for security as well. You know, for security of your earrings so that they're going to stay. Yeah, absolutely. And everyone does different jobs, don't they? Like some people are on the move quite a lot. And I think that is a factor in jewellery that you wear every day.
Absolutely. I think these are a little bit different to the other Shepherd's Oak earring findings. They're not as big. You know, if you want to wear a dangly earring but you don't want a big, big earring finding, they're a little bit more subtle. I love that tapered front. I think they're so beautiful. They're just beautifully formed, aren't they? $11.95. Are you serious? What are you doing? You can't do that. She's just singing in my ear now. It wasn't me. Dun, 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 dun. It wasn't me. Dun, 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 dun. It was you. I can see you in there. Loads of people coming to get 2s and 3s of these. I'm not surprised at all. £11.95p for 45.95 sterling silver findings. That is absolutely amazing. That was our little mini sterling silver section. Blimey. Loads of people taking part in that. Yeah! Here we go. Number 10. Oh, Mystic Quartz. Oh, you were looking at this earlier on. This is lovely. Here we go. Mystic Quartz now. What were you liking about these earlier on, Debbie?
They just grabbed my attention out of everything that I looked at in there. They're
stunning, aren't they?
It's just the way they glisten, it's the facets, it's everything. They're just like little teardrops around your neck. Beautiful.
Beautiful, aren't they? Do you know what I love so much about these? Some of our mystic coated gemstones are very obviously mystic coated and you get quite a bright mystic quality on them. These are really subtle, I think. Really, really subtle. It's much more of a kind of a dusky mystic coating that you're going to be getting on these. So yes, it is a mystic coating and I think we can all see that and appreciate that. And I can definitely see the blues and the pinks and the yellows and the greens, etc. But they're not as bright and as vivid as some of the other mystic gemstones that we've had in the past. You're also going to be getting more than one strand of this. You're going to be getting 2 strands in total. I think the multicolour tassels need a bit of a mention because they're gorgeous. They're beautiful, aren't they? I love them. Like rainbow bright. There they are. So 2 strands of your mystic coated quartz. Beautifully faceted. And as Debbie was saying, that the shape, the size and shape of them is beautiful. They are graduated, so you've got gemstones in here which are fantastic for pendants, earrings. You could even have a go at setting one of them into a ring if you wanted to. You could do something really, really unusual with these as well. Flowers, beautiful bridal pieces, aren't they gorgeous? I think actually, I definitely think of these in the same way that you were mentioning the pearls earlier on, by putting these with brightly coloured gemstones. Just going to pick out some of the undertones. Peacock pearls. Dion's liking the look of the peacock pearls of these. Yeah, why not? Mix it up. Whoa.
Oh, yeah.
Hello, baby. They look great. Isn't that gorgeous? They look great together. Look at the facets on those gorgeous Mystic Quartz. All hand faceted, all hand drilled. Beautiful. Now, okay, 2 strands of Mystic Quartz. I bought you this Mystic Quartz in the past. I've never bought you 2 strands though. And I can't remember the price point that we did it for last time. Look at this. Necklaces, bracelets, what would you use them? What would you use them in, Debbie?
I think at this time of the year I would use them in like waterfall design necklaces. I think a lot of people like to wear block colours out for the evening around Christmas time, New Year time, and it's quite nice to do, you know, waterfall using a lot of them. If you're more understated jewellery wearer, then you can take a large one from the centre of the strand, have it as a drop on a chain and matching earrings.
Yeah, nice. That'd be nice and simple, wouldn't it?
So you can really cater for everybody's taste, whether you like to go really statement or not.
Yeah, definitely. We've had a text in from Jane in Lancashire. I use Mystic Quartz with zircon and pearls. Oh, wow. For my Mother of the Bride outfit. Glad I got that. Got lots of comments about it. Do you know what? I bet you did. Zircon, Mystic Quartz and pearls. That sounds like the most amazing combination. That sounds gorgeous. Isn't that beautiful? So, 2 strands of your beautiful Mystic Quartz here. The price point for this strands, for these 2 strands together, is quite exceptional. Dion's just told me how much each strand is on its own. $9.95 on its own. That's so inexpensive, isn't it? That's really inexpensive. I was thinking more along the lines of this is going to be kind of £22, £24 each. These are really $9.95 each. Oh. Oh, that is amazing. She's going down. All right. She's taking the price down again. Buy one, get one for what? For £3. £12.95p. That is absolutely amazing. £12.95 for both strands here. Roughly on the strand, you're going to be getting 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, about 15 on each strand. That's 30 gemstones, 15 pairs of earrings, 30 pendants. I don't know. You've got a huge amount of gemstones. There's no way on earth I would have thought both of those could be £12.95. That's amazing. Honestly, were you looking at this strand and thinking that's going to be kind of £21, £22 a piece? I certainly was. They're all hand faceted and hand drilled. That's amazing. That really is incredible. Gorgeous. Just 2 in a pair of earrings. Even if you charged a tenner for the pair of earrings, you pretty much made your money back, haven't you? I think that's amazing. Well done. Loads of you coming through for this now, and I'm just amazed at that price. I thought these were going to be about £20, £24 for each strand. You know, a great saving would be maybe, oh, I don't know, $29.95, $12.95 for both strands, for 2 strands of your Mystic Quartz. Look how many gems there are there. And it's a subtle mystic quality. It's not a bright, very, I don't know, very obvious, very synthetic looking mystic quality. It's a very subtle quality. Love it. Isn't that beautiful? It reminds me of dragonfly wings, actually, that kind of really soft, that really soft quality. I love it. It's a slightly smoky quality they've got, isn't it? Mm. Really nice and vintage. These with the rose gold findings, actually, they'd look great, wouldn't they?
Be gorgeous. And I was just looking, when you put them on your wrist, if you made, I don't know, I used to call them cha-cha bracelets, where you pack loads of gemstones on and they jingle.
Awesome. Which
is quite nice to have a statement bracelet if you're just wearing a plain evening dress. Some people have nothing but that. Does that look like $12.95? No. For a piece of jewellery? It looks like you've gone to the designer in the high street. And
yeah, I know, yeah.
It's amazing.
Absolutely. Look at that, I think you're right. Clustering them all together, look at that, look at that. Or even like an anklet or something. You could do something so funky with these. All the facets, they work so beautifully, don't they? You've got to get this, honestly. You've got to get this. That is half the price that I thought this was going to be, half the price. And I think, really, you know, you could choose from silver to rose gold to yellow gold findings to go with this. Just beautiful. Well done, everyone. That is absolutely gorgeous. 38 opportunities remaining there. Well done. Woo woo! Gorgeous. Right. Cubes. Cubes. Oh yeah. Cubes. Is the Cube still on TV with Philip Schofield? Here's a silver fox. I don't like Philip Schofield. No, I do. Oh, I do. Oh, no, I do.
He loves a macrame bracelet.
He loves a what?
Macrame bracelet.
He loves a macrame bracelet. Does he really?
When Ben first joined the company in gems.
When Ben first joined the company in gems, yeah.
He used to sell macrame bracelets.
Used to sell macrame bracelets, yeah.
And one of the big selling points.
One of the big selling points was Philip Schofield likes them. Do you know what? If it's good enough for Philip Schofield, the silver fox is good enough for me. Cube-shaped gemstones, here they are. You're going to be getting your green aventurine, your orange quartzite, and your multicolour crackled quartz cubes. They look beautiful. Look at all that lustre. Oh, beautiful lustre. Gemstones like this make fantastic. You can make fantastic ladder weeds with these. You can use these on your bead loom. You can use them in so many different ways. You can literally use them as building blocks to build your pieces of jewellery. You can make the most wonderful kind of cuff style pieces. I love them. Here we go. Let's put them together like that. Make beautiful cuffs. I love cube-shaped gemstones. They're really, really nice and contemporary. Beautiful. You can just make stretchy bracelets out of these, actually. You don't necessarily need to do something complicated. You can just make a load of stretchy bracelets. They really do lend themselves to so many pieces of jewellery, and I think any kind of piece or design that you set them in is going to look fantastic because, of course, you've got that interest in the shape of a gemstone. 3 strands of cube-shaped gemstones here. Honestly, I can't remember the last time I bought you cube-shaped gemstones. I've got no idea the kind of price point we're going to go to with these. How low are we actually going to go with these, Dion? How about £9.95? She's ridiculous, isn't she? What do you mean you see blue? Oh, look, there's one blue gemstone there. Just calm down. £8.90. Yeah, all right, all right. £8.95p, well done. Gorgeous deal, absolutely fantastic. And you've got all your multicoloured qualities here. And the great thing about this, you've got the multicoloured qualities here, which are fantastic for maybe someone slightly younger, maybe if you want to make little stretchy bracelets to put in a craft store. Excuse me. Then you've got your light, so your cooler tones and your warmer tones as well. So there's something in here for everyone. It's a real stash builder, this one. If you do want to multi-buy this one, then feel free to do it because you've got your cool, your warm and your multi-tones in here, which is just lovely. Absolutely fantastic. Gorgeous qualities there. Well done at £8.95p. Amazing. I like cube-shaped gemstones. I really, really do. I think they're beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Lovely, lovely lustre coming from these. Text message through. Debbie, where's Debbie? Oh, there she is.
Hello.
Debbie, hi. Debbie, do you want to come over here for a sec? Okay. I've got a text for you here from Samantha in Nottinghamshire. Sundays are made for watching JewelleryMaker. Fantastic show, ladies. A quick question. Can you make earring findings from raw copper?
Yeah. There's your answer, yeah.
You're going to elaborate on that, Debbie? Yeah, bye.
No, you can do, and obviously you need to it to be the right gauge, so sort of 0.8, and you can hammer them, but just don't hammer the bit that goes through your ear.
I thought you were going to say, don't hammer it whilst you're wearing them.
That's something to maybe try, but yes, you can, yeah.
So don't hammer the bit that goes through your ear, but other than that, you can make it out of raw copper.
Yeah, the only thing I would think is if somebody was allergic, because obviously people have different sort of allergies, but it's copper, so I can't see why not. As long as you didn't personally have a problem with raw copper, certainly. Yeah, I have.
Fantastic, awesome, brilliant. Right now, are we going over to the lovely people on the Sunday Experience today? Okie dokie. Right. Hey, what we get now? Oh, all those cupcakes, all those cupcakes. Right. We've been inundated with people from the Sunday Experience today. We seem to have the entire, I don't know, we just got loads of people with us today. How many people have we actually got, Hannah?
7.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 people on the Sunday Experience today. Amazing. No, we've got two ladies over there who clearly don't want to be on camera for whatever reason. Maybe they're, I don't know, maybe they're criminals or something, I don't know. And then we've got a lady in there who clearly doesn't want to be on camera as well. And she's obviously worried that we're going to turn the camera around, so she's staying in the workshop room. That's fair enough. I'm on my own. On my own. God love her. Right, fantastic. Now, for everyone on the Sunday Experience, if you could say your name and the pieces of jewellery that you made, please.
I'm Andrew.
Hi, Andrew. And what have you made?
I've made this one, this lot down here.
So you've made with the rose quartz and the amethyst pieces here. Ah, gorgeous. Yes. What did you find the marquee-shaped gemstones like to work with? Because I think they're beautiful. Did you like them?
I liked them very much. The thing with those is you can space them out, and it gives a sort of like a dimensionary effect.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Isn't it beautiful? And look at it on the chain as well. Isn't that gorgeous?
It doesn't matter what metal you put it with, the amethyst seems to shine.
So you think it will go with the rose gold, with the silver, with the yellow gold? It'll go with pretty much anything, won't it?
Yes.
I like that down there. Did you make that chain yourself?
I made that chain myself.
Tell you what, they're good. It's a lot of good. That looks like morganite, doesn't it? Isn't that beautiful? Gorgeous, thank you very much.
Just one more thing before I speak to the others. I'd like to give you this.
Oh. Now,
my partner Chris, who's watching at home, made this.
Go on, you hold that for a sec.
For little Hattie, whose birthday it was a little while ago.
It was her birthday on the 20th. And it's absolutely gorgeous. We spoke before the show today, and this is just this. It is absolutely gorgeous. It's a little knitted dolly. I'm glad to say it doesn't look like it doesn't look like me. It's much more cute. Look at that. Isn't that adorable? It's got a date of birth there as well. Yeah. Isn't that gorgeous? And you made the bracelet to go on here as well.
A wire macrame bracelet and a beaded necklace.
You are so sweet. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Isn't that gorgeous?
So welcome.
I'm going to carry this down the road. Thank you. I'm going to move on now. Have you got a present for me?
No. No, I haven't.
Oh, right. I'm not bothered.
You can have the necklace.
Oh, thanks. What's your name? Where do you come from?
I'm Sheriff and I'm from North London.
Oh, fantastic. What have you made, Lovey? You got to wear with the pearls.
My favourite.
Who did you have to fight with to get those pearls?
No one, actually.
Really? They're gorgeous, aren't they?
I use rose gold.
Yeah.
It's all rose gold there.
Isn't it beautiful?
Yeah.
No, you know that big strand was $7.95.
Amazing.
And the smaller strand, $6.95. I love the fact you've gone with rose gold for these. That colour really seems to work well with the rose gold, doesn't it?
Yeah, it needs that richness.
It's beautiful. Yeah. It's gorgeous.
Thank you.
I'm definitely going to have those. Dion, you can keep your grubby hands off those. They're mine. No. See, we argue. Oh, I'm having that. Absolutely gorgeous. Thank you so much for that. Did you find the pearls? Did you find the drill holes and the pearls kind of big enough to work with? Were they okay?
They were fine. They were fine. As long as you go with the small, thin findings, the rose gold, then it's fine.
Good call. Thank you. Fantastic. Hello there.
Hello.
What's your name?
Aisha.
Hi, Aisha. What have you made for us today?
I've made the lapis lazuli necklace.
I love lapis.
Earrings and the bracelet.
Oh, you're a fan of lapis?
Yes, I am.
I never know what kind of findings to put it with. So you've gone with gold and you've gone with the silver as well. Yeah. Sumptuous, isn't it? Such a sumptuous gemstone. I love what you've done there with the little spacer beads in between the lapis there. That looks so expensive, doesn't it? Isn't it beautiful? Yeah. Gorgeous. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Have you? Did you get to work with the amber?
Yeah.
What's your name? Sorry.
Elizabeth.
Elizabeth, you got to work with the amber.
Yeah. Just at the end.
My word. So we gave you. Well, thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for watching today. Elizabeth won't be allowed back in the building again. Can we just show the devastation that Elizabeth has just caused? Yes, I am name-checking her. This is Elizabeth, yes. No, don't her. She just knocked that down. She threw it. I saw it. She threw it on the floor in a fit of indifference. Were you jealous? Are you trying to get more airtime? Is that the problem?
No.
You're trying to get more airtime? Tell you what.
Not a good start.
That's all right, darling, don't worry. Call security. So you got to work with, I don't know why we gave it to Elizabeth. Wasted. We gave you were able to speak. Yeah. We gave you the kit to work with. What was the amber like to work with?
Oh, lovely, really nice.
It's amazing, look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Everyone in the gallery is just in fits of hysterics. It's amazing the different tones you can get with amber.
Yeah.
Just let her know. Let her know it's really good TV. Fantastic. Thanks a lot, guys. Elizabeth, do you know what? We love you, Jill. We don't really care about that, though. You've just been really funny to be with today. Hannah, what's it been like in there today, love?
It's been good. Really quiet, bizarrely, and I think it's because they've been all concentrating so hard. So they've come out here and their real personalities are coming out, you know. And
Elizabeth the Destroyer.
We'll see Elizabeth on the Christmas outtakes, I guess.
Yeah, definitely. On the bloopers. Oh, yeah. Fantastic. Oh, no, but thank you so much. It's absolutely gorgeous to see all of your pieces of jewellery. And I love... Oh, look at the garnet. There's a garnet and the labradorite. Oh, beautiful. And look at this. That's with the kit. Did you make that, or did we split the kit? Oh, lady over there. I won't name check you. No, she's under the some kind of protection act or something. There we go. Isn't it? Yeah, I know, stealth mode. Have you seen this woman? Fantastic. Thank you so much, and thank you so much. Any gifts are gratefully received, by the way. Fantastic. And brilliant cake as well. Absolutely wonderful. Now, am I going to go back over to the desk now? Fantastic. I'm going to... It's like all a Hattie. She's really cute, isn't she? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Right, I'm going to head back over there. I'll take this with me. I'm not going to give it to Elizabeth because I don't know what she's going to do with it, but I'm going to move it. Thanks a lot, guys. It's been ace having you with us today. And thanks for the cake as well. It's been brilliant. Right. Sit up. There we go. Oh, yes, can I have the bag as well? Thanks, lovey. Yeah, brilliant. Thank you. Right. Do I have to turn this off? Shall I give it to Elizabeth? Give it to Elizabeth. She can throw it. There we go. Such a lovely lady. She looked really embarrassed. Gorgeous. Right, fantastic. Where are we going, sweetie? 9. 9. Oh, we've done that one. I thought we had. Oh, sorry, I put this one back in the wrong one. Sorry. Now, we were talking about seed beads a little bit earlier on and how unbelievably difficult they have been for us to source over the years, how expensive they've been for us to source over the years. I want to prove to you that seed beads can actually be a real bargain. These are true seed beads. These are all true. So cute. She's so cute. Hello. Hello, Hattie. Really adorable. Hello. These are true seed beads. These are all 2mm in diameter. They are just tiny, teeny, tiny little beads here. Amethysts, blue tiger's eye, fluorite, lapis lazuli, multicolour amethyst, multicolour pink quartz, red chalcedony, and magenta quartzite. It's a pile of seed beads here. Isn't it just gorgeous? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 strands. 8 strands of gorgeous, true seed beads. Now, you can use this in a number of different ways. You can make beady beads out of them. You can use them on the bead loom. You can you make little stretchy bracelets out of them. There are so many ways in which you can use these. Be honest. When we first started bringing you seed beads, what kind of price points were you used to paying for seed beads per strand? Were they between £5 and £6 a strand, maybe? Maybe even more if you're looking at gemstones like tiger's eye, maybe even more. Today, and I think this must be the first time ever, we are going to give you a deal that is really very, very special. The reason why we're giving you this deal is because I want you to be able to work with seed beads. I want you to be able to feel comfortable working with them and know that seed beads don't have to be high priced. They don't have to be too considered. Another reason why we're taking these so low is because we have a really nice big quantity of these as well. We've got round about 200 of these available. How would you feel if I said to you, this 8-strand seed bead bundle was going to work out to less than £5 a strand? How about less than £4 a strand? Less than £3 a strand? surely it can't be less than £2 a strand. You know what it is? I can't believe we are actually able to do this today. Believe you and I, we're pretty much going to be losing money on this deal, but we're going to do it anyway. Here's your deal today. You are so excited about this deal. $14.95 for 8 strands of seed beads. Absolutely astonishing, incredible. For seed beads of this kind of caliber, and we're talking about seed beads that have got, you know, we're amethyst, we're talking about beautiful fluorite, we're talking about gorgeous lapis, we're talking about wonderful tiger's eye, all for less than £15. I think that's amazing. Debbie, I don't know if you're aware of the kind of the price points of seed beads. They can be very, very, you know, very, very considered purchases. I think this is one of the lowest prices we've ever attempted for seed beads. I think a price point like this, you can't help but be inspired now to make some pieces. And I think one of the things that in the past with seed beads has prevented people from purchasing seed beads has been the price point of them, because they have been that little bit more considered a purchase.
Oh, yeah, they really are. And even when you were saying earlier, and the lady was saying about the glass ones, they're really expensive.
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
So to be able to get, you know, gemstones, and gemstone ones that will match the pieces. You know, you want to put gemstones in with gemstones, don't you?
Yeah.
And again, I think you can sew them in. You can use your thread and your needle and thread with these to do, you know, different textures, different layers.
Yeah.
And it's really useful to have lots together in different colours.
Yeah, I think you're right, actually. And actually, for the amount of beads that you're going to be getting here, I'm not entirely convinced that glass beads are going to be more inexpensive than these. I think a lot of glass beads are actually going to be are actually going to be a lot more considered a purchase, and they're for glass. You know, this is genuine gemstone quality. I've seen lots of seed beads in the past. I've seen you get very excited by seed beads in the past. I don't think I've ever seen a bundle sell so quickly, and I think the reason for it is, yeah, we've got a nice big quantity. You know, it always adds to the excitement, but also the sheer price, the amount of what you're getting for the price you're actually paying is astonishing. Whether you're into your bead looming, we've got Sarah Elvin with us today on our Designer Inspiration Show, whether you're into your bead looming, whether you're into embroidering with genuine gemstones, you know, you quite often want to use your 2mm gemstones. I don't think I've ever bought you 8 strands of 2mm seed beads for under £15. It is astonishingly low in price. Alison in Norfolk, oh my word, I'm a seed bead user and my customers pay for quality. £4.20 a tube I pay. Struggling with wire work. This for me is an amazing deal. Alison, I love you. Thanks, love. It's amazing, isn't it? It really is incredible. You are just loving it. I'm a seed bead user. A seed bead addict. Don't get me wrong, if you try and plant these seed beads, they're not going to grow into anything. They're called seed beads because they are about the size of seeds. I love them. I think they're wonderful. You see them a lot in kind of Native American jewellery, don't you? I like the idea of kind of just making loads of those.
Well, that tribal look is really in. The tribal look's very in for autumn, winter. And I think you could do a lot of fringing with these.
Ooh,
and
yeah.
And with the added benefit that it's gemstones you're working with. I mean, the Native Americans work with gemstones.
Yeah, of course they do, yeah.
And I think, again, you know, why lower your standards just because you want to work with smaller beads? I suppose you have to if, you know, when they were expensive, but...
Not anymore.
Nope.
Not anymore. Well done, everyone. Woo, woo. Yeah. Here we go. Sodalite and black obsidian. What are you laughing at, Ollie? What are you laughing at? Okay, so here we go. They're all laughing today. We're having a JewelleryMaker party in the studio right now. We've got a JewelleryMaker party in the studio. Check it out, we've got a JewelleryMaker party. Everyone give me a yeah! Oh my word, are you being serious? What is wrong with you? Bruce, you should know better. Everybody give me a yeah! I literally look like the girl that no one likes. Right, Ben, if you don't join in with me, Ben, I'm gonna do something terrible to you. Everybody give me a yeah! Yeah! Ah, that's nice. Ben, you didn't join in.
Sorry, I was concentrating.
I'm going to take you into the car park after the show. I'm not even going to tell you what I'm going to do to you. No! But it's going to involve this pair of tweeters and a strand of sodalite. Not really. Everyone's sitting at home going, yeah, no one really likes Carol. She's one of those, yeah, she's the popular one. I was like, I'm not doing what you tell me to do. Okay. Hearty. I like where you're going with this, Dion. I like the name of this bundle, Hearty, because it's heart-shaped beads. So, beautiful sodalite heart-shaped beads here. Absolutely gorgeous. Stunning, stunning, stunning. Beautiful mottled quality here. Can I get a yeah? So beautiful, wet with blues. What is wrong with everyone? Beautiful mottled sodalite, followed by, the reason why sodalite and lapis lazuli look so similar, do you know lapis lazuli is actually made up of different gemstones, and one of those gemstones being sodalite? Yeah, I bet you didn't know that. That's an interesting fact for everyone. Yeah. And black obsidian as well. You're looking at volcanic glass here. Natural volcanic glass. Isn't that gorgeous? Beautiful, beautiful quality. Look at this. Oh yeah, look at that gorgeous. Look at that variance in colour there. Can you see that? Isn't that beautiful? Oh yeah. Wonderful. You're not necessarily going to be getting greys and golds running through this, but at certain times where the light is entering the gemstone at a certain angle, you might see that slight kind of fibrous quality. Look, you can see it there, running through the gem. It's beautiful, isn't it? Isn't that gorgeous? Stunning. So 2 strands of heart-shaped beads here. Really, really wonderful. Great for rings, these ones, I think. 2 strands. How low are we going to go, Dion? Low Buffalo. $9.95. Oh yeah, $9.95 for your 2 strands of heart-shaped beads here. Absolutely gorgeous. These would make lovely little rings, wouldn't they?
And I love making flowers with heart-shaped beads.
Ah, nice.
They make nice petals.
Like clovers, like 4-leaf clovers. $9.95 for your 2 strands there. Absolutely gorgeous. Aren't they beautiful? Really, really awesome. Actually, let's have a put one of these on the finger, actually, so you can see the kind of size. It's all gone to rack and ruin today, I tell you that. Look at these. Gold, silver, rose gold, entirely up to you. Absolutely beautiful. $9.95 for your 2 strands there. Gorgeous. And you got a 30-day money-back guarantee. Well done. Beautiful. Now. I can't carry on. I don't feel like I have the support of my team today. I really don't feel like I have the support of my team today. Ben, get out of the studio. You are just being so naughty. Right. Benjamin, yes. Right. Tell you what, I'm so cross with him today. How many? 1,000. 1,000 crimp beads. Debbie, what are you going to do with 1,000 crimp beads?
I often use crimp beads as spacers.
Ah.
You know, if I want to add sort of just a hint of metal, but I don't want it to be a big hint, I won't squash it. I'll just use it as a bead.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not? You know, if you've got something which is really quite beautiful here, these are all rose gold plated copper crimp beads, roughly 1,000. Please don't ask me to count them, but you're going to be getting. Wow, look at that. That's an army, a fortress of crimp beads there. You want to mess with that, would you? Goodness me. So you've got roughly 1,000 rose gold plated copper crimp beads here, loads. To finish off your pieces of jewellery, yes, that's what they're most commonly used for, but as Debbie says, you can use them as little spacer beads, and they look awesome alongside black or brown, any kind of colour, or anything you want to give that vintage quality to. Great with the pearls that we bought you today. Really, really fantastic. So, roughly 1,000 of these, loads of you coming through on the web already for these, and adding this to your baskets. Do you want to see a price point for these today? Here it is! Fantastic. £6.95 for all of these crimp beads. 1,000 crimp beads in total. Now again, you might be sitting at home and thinking, wow, that's 1,000 crimp beads, I'm never going to use those. Believe it or not, you will. You're probably going to lose a few on the way. You're probably going to lose a few under the fridge or under the sofa or whatever. You will end up using these. And if you think about any bracelet or, well, I'd say any bracelet, pretty much any bracelet or necklace which has got a clasp added onto it, which is made out of beading thread, you are going to need a crimp bead of sorts at either end. Think about how many of those you make, then you're going to need the crimp beads, aren't you? Fantastic, well done. Under £7 there for approximately 1,000 of your rose gold plated copper crimp beads. Wonderful, well done. Lots of you multi-buying there. Fantastic, well done. Gorgeous. Right, now, how have you got on with your challenge, Debbie?
Very well. I didn't need to do much to it because
You just really enjoyed it. I know, loved it. Right,
Easy peasy.
I'm going to pop over. Here we go. Nice batty. Here we go. So, oh, look at these. Aren't these lovely pieces?
So all I added was a little bit of wire for the ring. I decided not to add anything else but exactly what I was given, because you know you want to show precious metal, you want to show the chain, you want to show the druzy, so I just kept it really quite simple. Waterfall design, charm bracelet, earrings.
It's just such a lovely, lovely set of jewellery. The details are on your screen now for a really unusual kit, actually. 47.95 sterling silver findings with 8 of your drusies as well. We worked it out to just over 70p per component, which when you think about the fact you're going to be getting a metre of this 925 sterling silver chain, all of these findings are 925 sterling silver. Then of course you've got the drusies. It's just, it's gorgeous. I love these earrings, Debbie. I think they're so sweet, the way you've used these little S connectors here. They're gorgeous, aren't they?
Well, it's a way of adding some more precious metal into your earring.
Yeah, why not? Jam it in. Why not? Absolutely. If you've got it, then absolutely use it. Lovely druzy here as well, which you've wrapped a little head pin round as well. Isn't that gorgeous?
Which you could have put all of the drusies on there and just made one bracelet.
Could have done, yeah.
Up to you.
Yeah, but I love this waterfall style piece as well. Really, really sweet. It's been lovely having you today with us, Debbie. It's been loads of fun.
Thank you for having me.
Have you had fun?
I always have fun.
Oh, that's nice. Fantastic. When are you next with us?
I am here on Friday.
Fantastic. So Debbie's with you on Friday. I'm going to be next. Oh yeah. I'm next with you on. I think I'm going to be with you on Wednesday, if not before. But fantastic. It's been great to have you with us today. Tune in for the Designer Inspiration Show now with our lovely Becky and with the lovely Sarah Elvin. Thanks a lot. It's been wonderful to have you with us today. Awesome. Say bye bye, Hattie. See you in a bit, guys. Take care. Tune in for the Designer Inspiration Show. Bye.